blast ahoy and g'day once again to ye mateys! I be your benevolent and humane DM, Josh the Pirate, and it brings me more excitement than holding hands with that special someone for the very first time to welcome you back to Corsair's Cove for something a little bit different. With me, I have my hearty crew, the altruistic Dan Swelto, the generous Daria surname redacted, the philanthropic Karen Schlink, and our special guest for this evening, the magnanimous Soteris. And tonight, I will be taking them through a rather special little adventure, The Legend of the Firebird by the Dragon's Vault, all in aid of the British Red Cross. So, let's talk about these marvellous people. Dan, who the absolute heck are you?
Hello, I am Dan in the meat space, Deerb in the cyberspace. I use he, him pronouns, and I am basically here tomorrow, doing Humblewood, being a Yeho wizard man. But today, oh my god, I just really went into that. Do I say who I am? Is there a bit
if you
before?
Like.
I'm a paladin lance lad called Oslev. Have fun. Add more to that. Dan shot with more characters. Yay!
Absolutely. Daria, who the absolute heck are you?
I am absolute hacking Daria. I am an artist. I play D&D here and on the Eldritch Scribe Twitch channel on Mondays. And just like Dan, I am also gonna be here tomorrow playing Humblewood.
Oh, wait.
But yeah, wow.
Basically, Brendan wasn't free.
Yeah, basically.
You still love Terrace.
You're great, Terrace. Thanks, Jody.
You're awesome.
This is my bit. Excuse you. Anyway.
Sorry.
I'm playing human barbarian Dobrynia today, who's very heroic and very serious. Yes. More about this at 11.
Karen, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Karen, also known as the Mother of Bunnies, mainly on Twitch or over on Twitter, where I will continue hanging out until it burns to the ground. Because, you know, sometimes you want to dance wildly on the edge of the volcano, even if it's just watching a social media site implode under one man's ego. But you can also find me in the D&D podcast. There be dragons. There's a link in chat. You can go and have a listen, or on your preferred podcasting platform. You can also follow me on Instagram at Miss Lola Moore, where I post burlesque and bunny related stuff sometimes. Or here tomorrow night, because I'm also back tomorrow night. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Anyway, and I think that's everything.
Oh, yes, splendid. And Terrace, who the absolute heck are you?
First of all, how do I follow all that? Second of all, hi, I'm Sir Terrace, your friendly neighborhood ferret. You will find me slinking from Twitch channel to Twitch channel playing D&D. Tonight, I am playing Biff Bumblehoof, the satyr sorcerer, or satyra, if you will. And yeah, that's about it from me. I cannot be found anywhere but slinking, so that's
mood,
how
though.
ferrets
What a mood.
Yeah.
Friendly neighborhood Terrace. You normally be found on the Lore Right playing D&D.
Yes.
And lurking. I am creating you a chat command as I'm speaking.
Look,
activate command. And Terrace. Boom.
Active voice.
There it is. You are
Hey.
now part of the team.
Oh my
all
God.
right.
Happy voice.
Well, I was at the vet the other day. These people were there with a ferret, and I'd never seen a live ferret before, and I wasn't quite prepared for how adorable my ferret was.
So I know all about that.
It crippled me with cuteness. It took a lot of restraint not to be like, oh my God, can I hold the ferret?
They'll steal your hearts and then they'll steal your wallets.
Yeah. And
Yeah, but
Madame
bunnies
and
are already
Monsieur,
doing that.
Dama under Heron and Beings of Indeterminate Gender and Persuasion, I be Josh the Pirate, and you can find me here on my channel, Corsair's Cove, which I run with me lovely lady wife, where we play D&D, and other assorted RPG games. And tonight we are doing something a little bit different than what we normally do. We are running a one-shot from the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth, by the Dragon's Vault. The story is called Ivan's Firebird, but I have renamed it The Legend of Firebird. Sounds more apocalyptic. The Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth was created to aid the British Red Cross appeal to aid the Ukrainian folks. So that is the goal of this evening. Every dollar spent on purchasing this wonderful 38-page booklet, which you can find the link to there at thedragonsvault.shop. All proceeds go directly to the British Red Cross. Bloody awesome. It's 38 pages long, and it contains a bunch of interesting Slavic-inspired D&D stuff. You've got a couple of subclasses, 2 or 3 encounters, a couple of one-shots or side-questy sort of missions for your adventures, and then a good dozen or so creatures, including a Leshy, which you may recognize from The Witcher, and a Kikimora, and a few other bits and pieces, including the Firebird, the titular Firebird. Karen, tell me more about Ukraine. Tell me more about that link, what I put up.
That link, what you put up. Yes, there are 2 links there. So the second one is to purchase the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth. Basically, it's donate what you can. Minimum donation is £1, which is 1 to 2 Australian dollars, depending on what the exchange rate is doing at the moment of broadcast. So yes, you can donate anything from £1 to £100. If you have £100 to give, that's awesome. If you don't, that's fine. Give £1. All donations gratefully received. But if you're not interested, you can use the top link to donate to the Ukraine Emergency Appeal, which is an Australian-based group of charities and not-for-profits who are raising money also to help Ukrainian refugees. And you can just donate via that link. And you don't receive anything in return except the warm glow of having done a good deed. But we do have a copy of the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth to give away tonight. So !ticket in chat to enter.
I actually think it's !enter. I don't know why Stream Elements is saying ticket, but I believe it's enter.
Well, try !enter, and if that doesn't work, try !ticket, and we'll see how this crazy thing unfolds.
See. Yes.
Yeah. So one of you has got to win a copy. The rest of you have to go give a pound to charity.
Ardana has very kindly donated a copy of the Curious Compendium for us to give away, which is probably splendid of them. I believe that was done in lieu of them being here for the game themselves, which I am saddened by. But there we go. Look, we'll take a present instead. So that's very exciting and wonderful. So yes, please type !ticket1 or !enter in chat to go into the draw for your chance to win one of those. I must also remind our beneficent, humanitarian, and possibly even public-spirited audience to please like, follow, and subscribe all the things. We have all the socials, ! Socials. We have the YouTube. Yesterday's homebrewing session has been uploaded there, and you can find us all on the Dis of Chords here. And join us there if you want to have a chat with us or see the stuff that I homebrewed, what I did last night. So the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth has actually inspired me to try and do one for Australia, using Indigenous Australian legends and folklore, myth, and I hate using that sort of word because it's their religion, but it's like calling the Catholic God a myth, and like there's a lot of people who get cross with you for doing that. So I'm reluctant to use that term there. But yes, I created the Rainbow Set, which is one of the Indigenous Australian creator gods last night. Beautiful. And it's a really pretty picture as well, but very, very cool thing. It's a CR rating 25 Celestial. It's a big boy. Yes. So that's what you can do. All of those things, and I play D&D here an awful lot, and it's only getting worse. So mateys, may your sovereign reward your efforts, and all your enemies await until you get home to besiege your castle, as we head, tremulously at first, and then with mounting heat and passion, into the legend of Firebird. King Ivan, once a stable boy and now master of the realm, has always kept good relations with the magical folk who dwell deep within the forest. Ivan knows well that the world exists in a strict balance, and where there is great good, there is also terrible evil. Nevertheless, Ivan's oldest and most deadly foe, the Deathless, has always sought his ruin. It is rumored that the Deathless has cast an evil spell on Ivan's wife, Queen Yelena, and the queen has fallen into a deep and weightless sleep from which not even the greatest physicians can rouse her. It is to Ivan's court that the four of you have been summoned, Ivan's greatest warriors and allies, where the king no doubt has a task to request of you. The king's courtroom is large but simple affair. This is a king who spends his money on his land and his people, not on making his own cushion softer. The king's face is drawn, and he looks older than you saw him last as he gazes at you from his throne. What would his gaze see as the four of you approach? Let's start in reverse order. Biff! What does Biff look like?
Biff is a relatively small, blonde-haired, blue-eyed satyr gentleman, wearing a blue robe. He's got little swoopy curved horns, rather cheery disposition, and he is carrying on his back a lute, on his side a staff, and on his side a set of panpipes, and in his hand a staff. As he clip clops along the floor with his little hoofies.
Isabella, what do we see when you enter the?
Vishabala is a medium-sized Heriton rabbit woman. She's like a soft golden brown color with some grey mottling. She's quite large ears, even for a rabbit person. They're on the bigger side, and they're always alert. And she's got a halberd resting on one shoulder. It's almost as big as she is.
Yes. Unexpectedly, for given her armament, she is a bard.
Oh yes, I have a horn.
Surprise.
Yes. A long horn is her instrument.
Also have a horn. Enemies
Dobrynia.
shall be both stabbed and deafened.
Dobrynia, what do
Yes.
we see when you enter?
Dobrynia is a tall, 50-year-old-ish human. Like on the portrait, he has long mustache to just poke out and defy gravity. He has a tiny little helmet and a bit of chainmail swinging by. And overall, he looks confident, but his body and his armor look a little bit lumpy. And sometimes he kind of stumbles over some of his steps a little bit, but the face does not betray any of it. He's confident, he's striding forward.
How low is his dex?
His dex is not super low.
Okay.
There might be a
that's
different
right.
reason.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And Oslev.
Oslev enters. He is shorter than Dobrynia and hates it. And he has compensated by being the widest person possible, and also trying to, with his long lance, just like holding it like across his shoulder like this, and like having his hand over it, and then really just maybe requiring to actually now have to go sideways in doorways, but it is the spirit that counts. That's how you command a room. Because I can't be beat, but height wise I can't actually change any of that. So here I am. Maybe I'm compensating, maybe I'm not. Who knows? Don't talk to me like that.
You approach, and the king. How do you greet the king?
Sup,
Okay,
bro?
no.
Sorry, Village. Whatever.
What is the flooring like at this meeting place?
This is a castle. It has flagstone floors. Think grey stone, worn. He's not the first king to live here.
So Biff will very carefully bow, making sure that his little hoofies don't slide on the flagstones to the king. And he feels at the moment he should not speak until spoken to, so he will wait for orders.
Dobrynya enjoys a good reputation because he's been in the employ of the king for many years. So he will put his great axe down and say, "My king, your trustiest hero has arrived."
Trustiest hero, my ass.
Isabella?
She has her halberd over one shoulder, and she'll kind of like extend one long rabbit foot forward and then bow over it. You know, almost like those of you who have pet rabbits, sometimes when they're cleaning, they'll like stick out one back paw really straight, so they can clean it. She basically
That's the same
does
way a
that,
cat does.
except
Yeah.
she bows instead of licking her own toes.
Love it. He nods like upper body nod, sort of an upper body bow, but he doesn't get up. But he says, "My bravest adventurers, thank you for coming. Of course, you have heard that the queen is sick, but what you may not know is that this sickness is magical in origin. I need you, my greatest champions, to enter the deep forest and search out the tree of magical golden apples. Retrieve one, return with it." The king, his face ashen and with exhaustion and worry, searches your faces. "I can offer you little guidance save for this. The tree is protected by a mighty creature, the Jarpetitzer." Fuck you, Daria.
I'm not saying anything.
She just pulled a tiny,
just went-
weeny little face.
I saw the effort in your face. I saw the strain. It was just funny.
I didn't help with the bless you, I didn't.
Look, he's
Firebird.
very English, guys. He only speaks English.
Yeah. There you go. Quest mission, go.
Oh, you don't want to talk more?
No,
Come
you can
on.
talk more if you
There's-
like. I'm good at this accent.
I'm
Oh, are you? That's news. Okay.
I'm going to be like, I wish to ask, do you know anything about the nature of this beast that we must fight?
I know little. Burns, its feathers are flame.
Oh.
It is large, about the size of a man. And it is... These fruits of this tree are its favorite food. It nests in the branches. Getting it away from the tree will probably be impossible.
Alright.
As a folk hero, I had my fair share of run-ins with such creatures, unless I haven't. And he's like looking at the king very carefully.
Have I? The king and the DM are
this-
different people.
I know. He's doing it to the king.
Right.
It's like, so this should be quite easy for us. With me in our ranks, me, Dobrynya. We should go.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
I can offer only one further piece of advice. In the deep wood, seek help from unexpected sources, but trust nothing. The Fey folk are wily and shrewd. Isabella, you know this. So,
I do, Your Majesty.
in my sort of headcanon, Dobrynya and Oslev are natives, and Isabella and Biff are Fey folk of the woods who have come out and mingled with the common folk a bit. Sort of
Yes.
allies rather than servants, is the sort of deal.
now is probably the time to also warn you, he's a wild magic sorcerer.
Noted. Oh,
Oh.
I'll open
Oh.
my
Oh,
wild
dear.
magic table.
Can I pull out my horn and give her like almost like a news team assemble?
You can.
Ah,
Furthermore, you do that.
The news team.
The news team is
The
that
news
what
team
we
news
are?
has
team.
assembled. Consider yourself
Yeah.
assembled.
Yeah.
You know, it's a strident call to adventure, quite literally.
All right,
Um,
let's do it.
Let's go.
The king stands, bows to you, shallowly but does, and then makes his way out hurriedly towards his private chambers where his wife sleeps. And it looks like he doesn't right now. Cool.
Supposed to trying to be casual and nice and never mind.
As
He's
we
really
leave,
stressed out.
as we leave the castle, as soon as we're out of the castle, the brain is like, okay, do you have horses?
I can run as swift as any horse.
I have hooves, but no horses.
Yes, my trusty horse, because I am cavalier.
Well, I'm good with land vehicles. I can.
Is it weird I think I'm better at this accent than Daria?
Fuck you! How dare!
Guys, this
Also,
is
this is a character
very
choice, okay?
aggressive
This is
now.
a character
So it's mine.
See, I'm good at with land vehicles, so we can take like a cart or something.
I could, I could buy a donkey, but I'm not pulling a cart. I am not strong enough to carry all three of you. Absolutely not.
Surely we can coerce. That's the word that came from my brain, and I'm committing to it.
I think, my fellow adventurers, that in such
Yeah, what?
on such an important quest, the king would not begrudge us the use of a horse.
Yeah, that's what I
True.
mean. You coerce the quartermaster into.
The king's major domo overhears you as you are making your way out along the plush red carpet and says, "Of course, we can provide. Yes, come this way."
Say coercion, great.
I have been successfully coerced into bringing you horses.
Biff is going to look down at his hooves, look at the quartermaster, look down at his hooves again, and go, I don't think I can fit my feet in the stirrups. I think I'll slide right off.
No, they're gonna have a wagon, I think.
Yes, we all three will have a wagon. The rabbit person will be running side by side, I suppose.
So
Yes,
Oslev
run-
already
Run
owns a
cardio.
horse.
Rabbit.
He can ride his own.
Yeah, I
Um,
have my own
the-
horse.
The Chamberlain provides you, or tells the stable master to provide you with a cart and horse, upon which Biff can sit. Isabella can run or ride regardless. This is not supposed to be the main plot point that you have made it into.
Terribly sorry.
And Dobrynia can drive it. There you go. All right, you get there. The edge of the magical forest. It's a little over a
Yay.
day's journey away. Good job.
Wow, so
First hurdle.
railroady.
First hurdle overcome.
It's almost like Josh has played with me before and knows how much I can derail.
It's like, no, wait, I want to pick out which exact horse.
Now I have written down, do you say anything, do anything, be anything in that time?
Oh, you don't want to ask.
Well, I didn't, but I have, so...
Biff will either be playing his lute or playing his panpipes, depending on the situation. Possibly accompanied by someone else.
I think Ishibala would, if she felt the need to rest her paws, would sit on the wagon and join in on her horn.
Excellent.
Some little traveling music. It's like, E flat, Biff.
That was the flattest E I've ever heard. Nice.
Look, I don't have perfect pitch, guys. Leave me alone.
As the bards play, I just forgot my character. Dobrynia will look at Oslev. Are you like riding next to us on the horse?
Yes. Yeah, I'm
and-
riding on Stroff. That's my horse's name.
Nice. And Dobrynya will say, "Oh, this reminds me of that time and a nondescript period of time ago when
the
we
war
were."
of non-description. Yeah.
Yes. We had some nice skulls and such.
So yeah, the Skalds were singing praises of the description they have of the non-descriptive stuff we fought in.
Yes, very
I don't
very
know how they do
cool.
it.
Did the entire party take intelligence dumpster?
How did you know?
No.
What? I
Yes.
also have 8 intelligence.
Yep.
Technically, you did my stats, so you gave me intelligence as a dumpster.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
Dan, you should
Yeah.
know that I'm not only taller but smarter. Mine is 9, so
How am I the smartest
The
member of
fuck?
this party with an intelligence of 11?
Because I'm all physical, baby. All the 16s and the 3 physical stats. I'm wide as fuck.
My strength is
you're
7.
wide as fuck.
Yeah, 16
Constitution
inches in each
is-
direction.
Constitution is just visually represented as wideness.
Yeah, width,
Yeah.
girth.
Oh god.
You
This
have
is
heard
going
stories
great.
of the deep forest. Charity game, everyone. Everybody has. It is both
Yeah.
a place of wonder and magic, but also a realm of great danger and terrible evil. A single path curves into its wooded confines, but the trees to the left and the right are so thick and close they make it all but impossible to enter the forest by any means other than the road. Indeed, yeah, your horse might be able to navigate, but a cart won't.
But we need a
Blazing
place to
across
put
the
the-
pathway is a
Oh.
massive bear.
Oh.
Ooh.
To be specific, the animal. Unnaturally large, even for this species, the bear has thick black fur and appears to be slumbering peacefully. Deep growls are emitting from its chest with each snore.
I
Or
signal.
called him Snorlax. Sorry.
The horse lets out the horse moos as you slam on the horn.
Nice.
The bear is like, big is a bear normally. This bear would be about 15 feet tall.
Standing?
Yeah,
Okay.
not lying down. It's just
Wow.
No, I meant like on hind legs or on
Yeah.
4.
on its hind legs. It would be
Okay.
15 feet straight up.
Dobrynya is known to have battled animals and also made them his pets with a +3 animal check. So he will jump down and say, "Fear not, adventurers."
Oh, I am not fearing.
And I come over to the bear and say, "Excuse me, bear, can you move, please?" And I'm trying to guide the bear off the path.
I love this. Make before I get Daria to roll her massive +3.
So be
My massive girthy +3. Let's go.
yeah.
Does anybody have anything they want to add to this?
No, I want to watch this happen.
I might be able to assist you.
Oh.
Let me.
A bard?
I am not a bard. I am a sorcerer.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I was so sure we had 2 bards.
Oh
No.
no.
I'm the only one.
The Lorite has redeemed an
Oh.
inspiration for Oslav.
So now for me,
Yeah.
thanks.
Would you?
I'm about to
Yeah,
get
I'm about
mauled
to
by a
negotiate
bear.
with a bear.
Would
But
you
you
prefer?
have such a girthy +3 though.
Excuse me. Would you prefer bear's endurance, bull strength, cat's grace, eagle splendor, fox's cunning, or owl's wisdom?
All of the above.
I can
Wow, so
only do one.
greedy.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Ardana is gifting one to everybody by the looks of it.
Oh,
Nice.
Dana.
Well, how about what is animal handling wisdom? So make me as wise as a fox, bear, eagle,
An owl.
Make
Oh,
him
will
as
give you-
wise as a bear,
Which will give you advantage
that
and
on.
will
as
be on the
strong
level
as an
playing field.
eagle,
Yeah, will give you advantage on wisdom
cunning
checks.
as a slug.
So,
Awesome.
as you say this, he grasps his staff, and it glows a brilliant green as he then reaches out, puts a hand on your shoulder as that green transfers through his body and over to yours, shimmering all over you before just disappearing in a puff of smoke.
He's not allergic
And-
to that, is he?
Oh,
Oh.
I hope not. And you are
Find
now advantaged for
All
Up to
wisdom
an hour.
stuff. Oh wow.
Wow.
Why?
Love it.
So +3 and advantage? This can't possibly go wrong.
Whip it out.
Final
Jinx it so
words.
quickly.
3 to 4?
So
He
what
just
is it?
confidently strides in, pokes the bear with the boot, and like,
You're like,
hey,
gift.
Hey, Bear. The great thing is, if you hadn't gone charging in, I have speak with animals, but you couldn't.
well,
He's
Look at
very
bear-
tempted to drop the spell and just go invisible.
It lasts for
already?
under,
no
under
trust
a
in the
round.
Brina.
That's what Fellow Knight you're talking to, alright?
The bear cracks an eye. Like its breathing and snoring does not change, but it is clearly awake. It actually would seem that it has been awake the entire time.
That cheeky bastard.
And it slowly, laconically even, gets to its feet and stands up. And it just sort of keeps on going as it just stands and stands and keeps standing. And eventually it towers at least twice as tall as Dobrynia.
Didn't have to do that though.
It just stood
Wow.
up. What?
That's how you flex
That's
the
what
height,
the
huh?
Brina says to the bear. Like, you didn't have to do all this.
And it looks down and sort of huffs at you. Like you can make me an insight check on this bear if you like.
Are you gonna get into
I
have
that is
advantage.
also
Inside
wisdom.
the bear.
Hey, insight the bear.
You do still
Oh.
have advantage on that.
Yeah,
I
19.
do, thankfully, because the first one is a 1.
Apparently, I'm paralyzed with terror because I only rolled a 3, so I've got 5 to insight the bear.
So yeah, Isabella, you think you are seconds away from imminent combat. However,
Little pea comes out.
Dobrynia, a 19, it's like, no. It doesn't seem inclined to just do what you tell it. But it's
Loud
not,
and
it doesn't
clear,
look
sir.
aggressive. It doesn't look aggressive. Just bring it. What?
Can Biff attempt the thing?
Biff may. The bear does not appear aggressive at the moment.
Okay. He would like to take his mage hand. Like, move up 30 feet. Take his mage hand, give his mage hand one of his rations, and wave this in front of the bear's nose.
Oh, very racist.
I don't hate this plan. How close in front of the bear's nose?
He is 30 feet away, so the mage hand is essentially right under this bear's nose.
Right. In which case, it's going to make a
Nose check.
bite attack for the bear. I would say a 23 hits the ration.
Yes.
And the bear scarfs it down, just and it appears that it enjoyed it. What was the ration? Probably dried meat of some sort, like a jerky.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, the bear eats it.
Just standing there being like, thanks.
Well,
Excellent.
technically just magic flying meat went past its nose. It doesn't associate that with you necessarily.
Great.
Biff would then like to give him the hand another ration. So it comes back to him, the hand.
Yeah.
He gives it another ration and then moves it. He moves a little further away, and he moves the ration with the hand off the path into the bushes.
I see.
Sneaky.
I think, Biff, this would constitute a deception check.
Deception check. Deception.
Disgrace.
I have a +6 to that. I'm okay. That is a 25.
Oh.
Damn.
Nice.
Um,
Solid start.
Not bad. You will probably have to, as I say, the pathway is narrow to the point where getting a cart down it won't work. But Oslav could keep his horse, but you're going to have to be quick because the mage hand can only get it 30 feet away.
Yes.
So yeah, the bear follows the floating magical jerky.
And then he's just going to go, run, 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 run.
You go, Stroff.
We go.
You do. You go. Make me an athletics check, all of you. This will be a group athletics check to see if you can basically outrun the bear.
Well,
Well, that's a natural 20 for 24.
Nice.
ah,
Sabrina can run. Who knew?
Well, one moment. I have a feature that will help me with this. I am
Oops.
using Tides of Chaos
Good.
for my ability check to try and get better than a 6 with my -2.
I rolled that with my inspiration from Lorite.
Nice.
Not a bad
Nice,
idea.
Biff.
Yeah, Biff. An
Because
18.
it's a matter of pride now. To bring it fun. That could be 24.
Of course, you can now, at any time you want, roll on the wild magic. So.
It's 12, don't worry
I
about it.
mean, I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you, though, Lord.
So, Ardana, can you roll me a D100, please? Exclamation mark, roll space 100.
If you turn into a potted
And-
plant, do I have to, like, steer back and be like, yoink?
Yes, alright. So, what's your average? We got a...
I have
Isabella,
mine's a 12. Not
a
8.
12, a
15.
15, an 18, and a 24. 15 and 18 are almost exactly in the middle, so it's around about the 16, 17 mark. Okay. Oh. There is a... Oh, oh. The bear comes charging after you.
God damn
It
it.
is nipping at your heels. But let us
Why?
find out. Let us resolve that wild magic surge first.
It makes all bears in the
excellent.
area hairless.
It'll be like,
So I need a yes, I need a
Old-timey
a
content.
D 100 in chat and a D20 as well.
Also,
so anybody-
why is Oslav rolling athletics if he's on a horse? Is my question.
I don't know.
Did you pick up the horse? Come on.
Yeah, that's why I'm struggling so
Yeah,
much.
that's it. He's carrying his horse.
I see.
Maybe it should have been an athletics check by the horse.
Alrighty, I'm gonna roll the D20.
Let's go.
I'm carrying my horse.
Just a horse casually over one shoulder.
Yep.
Bridal carry.
Vital
Obviously,
carry,
A
Stroff.
moderate result.
Ooh.
And seeing as Lorite may well be lurking, just anyone, even one of you three, not Terrace, because
I
he's
don't-
the one who started this.
know
Exclamation
the
mark,
command
roll
anyway.
space 100.
Oh, there.
81 from Daria.
Darn.
Okay, 81.
You-
What
You
awful thing
doomed poor
happens?
Terrace.
Oh, what? What? Is it bad?
Terrace, for the next hour, anytime you make an ability check, roll 1d6 and minus it from the result.
It's like
As-
anti-bot inspiration.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
As you try and as you use your innate magic to try and run faster, you find your thoughts clouding. It's like all of your mental abilities have been funneled into your physical abilities. So I'm actually going to modify it slightly. Any mental ability check.
Oh no, my superior intellect of 11.
Yeah.
You're fucked now.
You're down here with us, with the goblins.
Yes.
My brain just decided to quote Finding Dory at me. It's like, my beautiful gift. Woo!
So you guys are running through the forest. But there is an angry bear following along behind you, nipping at your heels. It is not quite in range for combat yet, but yes, you are on the forest path now. It seems angry that you tricked it. Do you do anything?
We have a bunch of Russians. Can Dobrynya just chuck a few of them like behind us?
Just throw food over our shoulder.
It's like a Mario Kart banana peel, but it's like...
Yeah. Throw the horse too.
No! Not my horse, I'm carrying it.
All right.
Let's go!
Dobrynya,
Yes?
you're going to try and throw more rations to distract the bear.
Yes.
This is
Animal
would say-
handling, perhaps?
I will allow animal handling. Yeah.
Yes, I still have advantage.
Yeah.
Let's see if I suck this time. I do not. It's a
Hey.
19.
So you have to get out all of your food and just
That's
yeet
fine.
it straight at the bear's face, and the bear is momentarily distracted, long enough for you to round a bend in the forest path and escape.
Nice.
Well done.
Also, as we run, Dobrynya's whole body like moves in a very strange way. Like parts of his muscles are kind of like flopping in and out, as if not connected to his bones. It's a little wacky, little goofy.
Are you like a secret slinky? Is that what's happening?
You'll
He's
find
like,
out.
"Are you
He's
secretly
18
deaf?"
slinkies in a suit of armor.
How did you find out?
I've got your character sheet open. I just had a look. Yeah. Is
I
it like
put
is it
down
this
my
like
horse.
on Monday nights in Kingslayers when you're a human blood hunter?
Sort of. I'm Dobrynya. Like it originally it was in quotes, but I got rid of it so not to confuse people.
Right. I imagine it would probably make more sense if we understood the language.
No, it
One-
wouldn't.
No. Okay, good. Splendid.
Put down my
So,
horse, and I now ride him like normal.
yes.
That-
You managed to get away. Oh, thank goodness. All right, I'll
Thank
get back
goodness.
up on the animal that's much faster than me.
All right. Good job, buddy, for staying calm. You did it.
The horse is
You
so
did it.
used to this. It's like whenever you're worried, you pick the horse up.
That's so cute though.
Yeah, the
Only
horse just
for
sort of
fighting.
eyes you with this sort of every time. At least you didn't
The
put me
horse
in
is
the
the one that
papoose.
wields the lance.
Oh goodness.
Straps the horse to his chest.
All right. An hour or so along the forest path, the party comes across a clearing. Sunlight spills through a large opening in the canopy, highlighting an idyllic clearing through which a brook babbles. At the brook, quenching her thirst, is a large she-wolf. Her grey fur bristling in the light breeze. As you enter the clearing, the creature's head looks up. She catches your scent. And she tilts her head. You know how dogs look. They're like trying to figure shit out. And leaps the stream in a single bound. It's only sort of 5 feet wide, but she clearly doesn't want to get her paws wet. And sits on the path in front of you, still with her head tilted.
What's with
I don't have any more rations.
creatures and sitting on the path?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I should not be so shocked.
What brings your kind into this part of the forest?
Golden apple hunt time.
Huh. So, Ivan needs my help again, does he?
outside and the king, I assume?
Yes.
Are you the golden apple?
Of course.
Oh, was that shit metaphorical?
It's about an hour later, so the wisdom has worn off, clearly. No, but I know where they are. And I'll
Would
take you to them if you help me first.
What manner of help would you be needing, my good wolf lady?
She nods, Isabella. Sort of a thank you. Another creature, an inhabitant of these parts, a chort, has stolen my child from me.
Oh.
I believe it plans to eat her.
Oh,
How rude.
Terrible.
If you can get her back from him alive, then I will take you to the Golden Apples and show you how to get past the Żarptice.
Well, I know I am happy to do this favor for the Lady Wolf. My companions, would you also be willing?
why
I'm
not?
willing.
Yeah.
That's very heroic. Save the day. Sure.
Yeah, Dobrynya knows a lot about heroics, so let's go kill that short.
Yeah.
Killing
no,
it
no.
may not be necessary, but perhaps...
Subdue it, sure.
And Drazia... I don't know if I necessarily needed to roll the R, but I did. Drazia TBR. Thank you very much for the follow, matey, avast and such. Now, I need to remind our audience, please, if you would like a copy of the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth, go buy one. But if you want to try and win one, type !enter in chat to go into the draw to win a copy of the thing, what we are playing. And it's got a bunch of other stuff that isn't involved in the thing, what we are doing, but some of this is in there, including the Żarptice. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Drazia has bought a ticket. Currently,
It works.
Drazia is the winner because he's the only person.
Currently, yeah.
I've
got-
already bought 2
Is it-
copies.
Is it Dr. Asia? As in the
Please,
monster?
Dr. Azy is my father.
Yay!
Yay!
No, somebody else compete.
Monopoly on the ticket.
And also, they have to stay around to the end. I draw it at the end, and if the person isn't here, I give it to somebody else.
They
So-
will give it to me and I will eat it.
Yes, the digital
Eat the
PDF.
digital
Yeah, that's my diet, baby.
As it
That's
turns
how
out,
I
Daria is
keep
an
so youthful.
exclusively digital being.
Yes.
All right. So yes, the Grey Wolf leads you to the cave of the Chort. She leads you through the forest. For her, the trees seem to part out of the way, opening paths that were previously unseen. After a couple of hours winding single file around strange paths, in a dark opening appears in a twisted cave. Ashton from the Dragon's Vault. Oh, hi, Ashton. Hope you guys are loving the content so far. Stream has been very enjoyable. Ashton, it's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for the follow, matey. Avast. I'm glad you're enjoying. And yes, I'm loving it. I had a good old thorough read of it today, and they are about to encounter one of your monsters.
Enter into the giveaway to win your own book.
Yes. So yes, for those in chat, Aston is one of the Dragon's Vault and the creators of this thing that we are doing. So this she-wolf stops outside the entrance to this dark cavern and gestures ahead. In there, rescue my pup. Tell you what you need to know about, and then I'll take you to the tree.
Do you want to maybe help?
The chort is too powerful for me. I cannot risk myself. If the child is to survive, I will need to as well. You do me this favor. I do you one in return.
I,
What?
Plus,
Mayhem.
You have many weapons of steel. I do not.
Do I have dark vision?
I don't know. Do you? It'll say on your sheet, bottom left corner, if you scroll down.
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah,
Humans.
I'm a human, dude.
None of us have dark vision.
Nope.
Sweet.
Dank vision.
Which
But
I would
does
like
the
to
short
say
have
makes
dark
no
vision?
sense as a rabbit person. Rabbits have excellent night vision. But
It is worth.
Crepuscular, but
Yeah. The short does have dark vision.
Hacks.
Hacks, clearly.
Yeah.
I may have a small idea.
Ooh, just a small one. Only
Alright.
slightly.
I can do it then.
I'm not sure how useful this would be, but I can make one of us invisible. Or the pup.
is it possible? Is
Okay.
it possible that you could make one of us invisible now and then the pup later, or is that too much?
I would have been able to do that, but I have since used some of my energy that would otherwise have been used to do
Why did you do that?
that. To make you wise like Al.
Clearly did not work. Is there a refund option?
Oh,
Magic refund.
actually, yes.
It totally
there
did
is.
work. In the end, that animal handling.
There in fact is a way I can do this, yes. Though I can only
Okay.
make one entity, one person or creature, invisible at a time.
Okay.
I feel like one of us being invisible now kind of doesn't really matter because everyone else is just walking in. We should just have a torch to see in front of us and just run in screaming.
Sure. I think that's a great idea.
Oh.
Classic King Ivan's night strategy from word nondescript.
I don't want to tell you that that's a bad idea, because I don't think it's a bad idea. But perhaps one of us could sneak in first, invisible, have a look around, come back out, tell everyone what's going on, and then we could run in screaming with a torch and scare the bejeebus out of it.
Yes, who's
Okay.
the most sneaky?
Me, obviously.
Yes, yes.
I got a +4 stealth, actually. That's not bad.
That's
a-
nice.
I have a +3, but if I am hit, there is a chance that my magic fails. So
My
I think it's
chainmail's
probably
pretty loud, so not me.
and my hoofies. They make clippy clippy cloppy sounds.
But I have lovely, soft, fluffy feet that are very quiet.
Yes, perhaps the lovely bunny can be invisible for a time. I should not call you a bunny. That was rude of me.
All right, I understand.
But yes, I can make you invisible for roughly an hour. Do you consent?
Sounds great.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
And he is going to reach out holding his staff, which at this point glows a light blue color as he reaches out and touches you, and for a moment you glow in the same blue as the magic transfers from him to you, and then you are gone.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Can I see myself?
No. You and everything you are holding turn invisible.
That's really cool. Oh my, this is very handy.
You
Can my horse fit in the cabin, do I think?
probably. It's I believe horses are large.
Yeah.
I think the
Because I'm
medium,
medium.
actually. Let me see.
Can they just be mounted? Is that their skill like centaurs do?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Well, they clearly can mount you because you fucking
they are large.
just wear it on your shoulder.
And I'm just jacked.
It's just
It's
wide.
broad.
I'm
Wide.
just wide.
3 horses can stand on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my
In-
trick
inverse
at the
horse pyramid.
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my trick at the festival.
Like a bunch of Germans wakeboarders. Right. So, Isabella, you presumably go in.
Yes.
The wolf says, if you want, you can leave your horse here with me. I will look after it.
Me and the
Inside
horse
check.
look at each other like,
Yeah, can we inside? How hungry does she look?
You may insight.
That is a 10 inside.
To Brynja, a 5.
Yep.
Sure. I just kind of like lean down to my horse, be like, look, buddy, you have full authority to like kick her in the shin or like whatever. Just like keep a lookout, I guess. You got
Okay.
it. You can take care of yourself, except when we're being chased.
And the horse does that thing that horses do. Cool. Vishibella, you head down into the cavern. Through twists and turns, you reach a larger cavern. In its center is a small campfire. I'm going to obviously need a stealth check from you. You have advantage because you are invisible.
Invisible.
And I rolled an 8 and a 9, so that is a 13.
Mm.
I might use my inspiration to roll
Not
it
a
again.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Do I get to roll it again with advantage or just one?
No,
time?
just one more time. I will allow one more time.
That's even worse.
Wow, how did
13,
she...
13 is the number.
Wow.
That's terrible.
How
Okay.
close do you get is the important question.
Close to what?
You see in the center of this large cavern is a small campfire. It takes you about 5 minutes of crawling through this tunnel. Actually, it would be nearer 10 if you're trying to be quiet. To sneak through this tunnel and get to the campfire. An iron cooking pot hanging above it with something delicious smelling bubbling away inside.
Puppy.
It's not puppy, because you can see the puppy in a pen at the far end of the cavern. A small man, a strange-looking chap with bent back legs and the hooves of a goat, is tending the pot, and behind him is the whimpering sound of a small grey wolf pup. In a sort of rudimentary cage comprised of the ribs of, you would guess, a deer. How close do you get? Basically, to be within sight of this, you are about 40 feet away, but...
Is it possible for me to sneak around the edge of the cavern to get to the cage that the puppy's in?
It would theoretically be possible.
I would like to do that then. So even though I'm invisible, I'm not going to go directly, I'm going to sneak around.
Very well. You're 13, however, you get about halfway before this being turns and his ears prick up. You notice he has small goat-like ears and horns. Where Biff's are sort of backwards swept, these are very much ram's horns. Looks like he could ram you like a ram. And he twists his head, and I suppose that's the main difference. Like, its hooves are the hooves of a sheep. The sort of the split hoof, and they got a bit soft. And he, because it's not I believe it is probably a sort of a Slavic version of a satyr. And
But bad.
but
They're pretty bad.
they're not very nice. And yes, his ears perk up and he says, "Who's there? What is it? Who are ye?"
Go like
Can I
Wind.
use?
No one.
Can I use the
alright.
cantrip Vicious Mockery, please?
If you cast a spell, you will become visible.
Then I don't use a spell. I just whisper back. Your fate is sealed, creature. Flee while you still may live. And then I would like to
Ooh.
run a short direction away from the point my voice obviously came from.
What is your intent here? I think I can know, but let me just confirm. Are you trying to
freak it out.
intimidate the... Okay, right, freak it out.
I'm trying to freak it out. Yeah.
A
Playing
microbiologist
mind
appears.
games with this
Very
thing.
well. In which case, what check would you like to make?
Look, it's probably an intimidation check. Let's be
Okay.
honest.
Oh, good.
When Josh said I might kill a player today, I thought that would be me, but I guess
we
not.
Squish the adorable bunny character, please. That would be nice.
So you are running back the way you came?
We're
Oh, I've only run a
actually-
short distance, so I'm no longer on the spot where my voice came from.
Okay. Also make a stealth check then.
We're
Let's see how well this goes, guys.
Nice.
Hey, 22.
Nice.
As you run away, you hear a crashing behind you, as the space you were just in is headbutted. Unfortunately, there's nothing there, so he just sort of flies straight through it and headbutts a wall. Headbutts the cavern wall. It does not appear to incommode him much, though. He sort of staggers back, shakes his head, say, "Get ye gone, or show yourself.
Do you hear that
I
outside?
ain't scared of you. You coming to my house?"
Yeah, can we hear that?
This is
Yeah,
about
we hear
5
that.
minutes down the tunnel, so I'd say no.
Okay. Well, this is very peaceful.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. The horse
Can I
and the
let
wolf
out
are
a
like
creepy
looking
laugh
at each other.
as I run back to the others?
Yes, you may. I will allow another intimidation with disadvantage because he's already proved he's not particularly intimidatable.
Oh shit! Dirty 20.
Nice.
Wow. Now you do it.
Yeah.
So he hears
hero.
the light patter patter of the fluffy feet, and then
Isabella, if you take a look over your shoulder, he appears to be sort of like not certain. He is visibly perturbed. Ozquest is raiding. Thank you very much, Ozquest, you bloody legends, for the lovely, lovely raid. Ozquest, we have a giveaway going in chat. If you fancy
Whoa.
it, entering, type ! Enter in chat. Says the Meeple. Hey, it's lovely to see you. Guys, we are doing a stream in support of the Dragon's Vault and the British Red Cross. Rather wonderful people. And the Dragon's Vault have created the curious compendium of Slavic myth. And we are playing the one-shot that is included in it as part of, but nowhere near all of it. And yeah, if you fancy winning a copy of it yourself, the wonderful Ardana has donated a copy, because she bought herself a couple, to the giveaway. So if you fancy, type ! Enter in chat, and you could win yourself a copy of this. We'd love to have you join us there. So yes, thank you so much for the raid, you bloody legends. I hope you had an excellent stream. I will just shout out at... type. If I actually click on one of the chats to type in, that'd be handy. Hey,
That may work.
at Ozquest. There we go. What were they doing? They were playing Among Us. Ooh. How did that go? I hope you had fun. Among Us, indeed. Very well. So you dash back, Isabella?
yes, I dash back to the others.
Yes. What do you do? What do you say?
Guys, don't panic. It's me. I'm back.
Oh,
Oh, I
A
can't
weird
see
and
you.
upsetting goat man has the pup. I think I freaked him out by being a disembodied voice, so if we hurry, he will still be discombobulated by the time we attack.
are we still yelling?
I'm whispering.
No, but are we still going to Operation Yell?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Operation
yelling.
Yell. Okay, let's go yell. Ah!
I'm gonna light it because I can't see shit, but I
Yeah.
also have to hold this lance with 2 hands because
Someone
I'm
light a torch.
mounted.
We'll be fine.
I'm gonna light a torch and just like on my mouth.
I imagine Oslev, the animated Mulan.
Mhm.
You know the man I'm thinking of, right?
I haven't seen the
The
movie.
short one. There is in that one. There's the 3 idiot sidekick people, the 3 dudes. There's the enormous guy Jin Po, and then there's the 2 smaller dudes. I'm thinking of the broad, small one with the beard.
like grumpy.
That is the one. That is who I imagine for Oslev. Up to and including, he said, "I'll get that thing down from there," and like tries to climb this wooden pole, and at one point uses his teeth to try and keep climbing. And I think that I have that very strong image of Oslev doing the same thing as a. Hi, Osquest. We're doing some post-stream debriefy things. We'll be lurking around on the other side of that. No worries, Osquest. You do you. I'm glad to hear you had murdery, sneaky, fun times. We
The best
are
times.
murdery sneaking our way through a cavern in search of a
Not
creature
sneaking.
called a chort. Not sneaking at all. So it's a 5-minute run. Are you going to be running and shouting the entire time?
Yes.
Yeah, we were
Excellent.
not informed how far away it was. So
And I'm
yes.
gonna keep doing the weird laugh.
We're gonna be so like sore throats by the end.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
any further? Okay. You do that.
This
Does
not,
anybody
in fact,
have...
yell to start? He will
Sure.
wait until he gets a little closer.
That's the intelligence right there.
Yeah, that's that 11 working for you. So does anyone have anything to add to this before you do it?
Nope.
Perfect plan.
Yeah,
The wolf
yeah.
looks on in askance if anybody happens to like... The wolf... Well, as you guys leave, the camera sees the wolf and the horse looking at each other like... And those creatures think they rule the world. That's
Stroff's
the
my
horse
best
says
bro.
to... The horse says that in horse to the
Stroff's
wolf,
my
who
bro.
nods back.
Fuck off.
Why is it I let him sit on my back all the time?
I would bring you in here if it wasn't a fucking cave.
Like, do you want to come in the cave with the terrifying goat man?
You
can
can't
go in the
understand
cave.
him. So, yeah. You run for about 5 minutes.
Don't speak with them.
And shouting and whistling and giggling the whole time. I suppose this is an intimidation check with the intent to sort of make him back off and just sort of sweep in and steal his dinner.
Dirty 20 to intimidate
Group
him.
intimidation? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Why not?
18 to intimidate.
Oh god, I'm worried.
Natural 20!
And a 22 from us.
Dude,
It's a
high
2
five.
nat 20s.
Look,
This is actually the second check we've had 2 natural 20s on in this one shot.
Makes up for all my
That's amazing.
eight.
I can average that out very easily. As an average of 20. 2 20s, a 22, and an 18. That
This
is
thing that has no right being terrifying is terrifying.
Yeah.
the cavern is
No.
echoey and large, and so he's been hearing this for
For 5 minutes.
I
There
also
has been
just-
hooves because of
Yep.
Biff. There has been.
I also just
from the
had this
rabbit.
ridiculous idea
Yes,
that
love it. Add.
Biff, who is a little bit quick, his 35-foot movement speed, is sort of walking a little bit ahead of the rest of you just because he's a little faster, with that backlight from whoever's got the torch. So there's just this
Me.
big shadow of a bigger version of the monster coming at him.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I just rolled to see whether or not it was possible for the creature to not be intimidated by this, and yeah, as you reappear into this cavern, you see the chort that that Yishabella has maybe described to you. It did describe to you. Sort of cowering in the back, using the leg bone of a yeah, using the leg bone of a deer as a sort of club, just sort of ready to defend itself, a final ditch. But it's nowhere near the puppy. It's as far away from the cavern entrance as it can get. You all get there, and it starts just shouting at you. Who are you? What do you want? Get away from me! Get away! What do you do?
We grab the puppy and say goodbye and run away.
I basically just like drift in the cave and with my lance and try and like pick up the puppy and then just run the other way.
Yeah, we just like run in, screaming, take the puppy and run out. That's it.
Do you keep shouting?
Yes.
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 And I am readying Mind Sliver just in case that thing comes at us.
It's the strategy. Operation
It
Yell.
works every time, yeah.
Yeah.
It is surprisingly effective. This thing is just completely taken by surprise by this. It's sort of, no, hey, that's my dinner. No, get away from there. But it doesn't really want to go near you because it is really quite intimidated by you all. In fact, what will be, I don't know, maybe smarter is if Ishibala, the invisible one, got the puppy out while the rest of you just like were intimidating more.
Run around
Absolutely.
screaming.
I go straight for the cage. I like open it up and I'm like, quick, run back to your mother.
The puppy does so. Seems to understand, or at least want out of the cage. And it shies away from the angry, shouting humans as well. And the thing that looks not unlike the last guy who took it captive, and bolts through Ishbala's legs, and dashes back up the cave. It's like, "Hey, no, that's mine! And then it says a very rude word, and it actually is going to sort of start. I'm gonna one more intimidation check from one of the three who is being intimidating. One of you. You can pick which
Who's
one.
got the
Oh,
higher
God.
intimidation? I've got a +4.
I have a
You.
0.
All right.
It's
Biff.
you.
Okay, so I am going
Biff,
to
Biff.
lower my head and stomp a hoof angrily and
Ooh.
snort.
Love it.
Do you still have inspiration?
I do, and I am going to use it. That's an 18.
Nice.
Fine, take it and leave, you filthy beasties.
Ah!
Bloody
Bye.
humans. Think you own the forest.
Considering it's been 5 minutes, I'm like actually foaming. It's like drool. What's a drool?
You do that.
We're so good. We actually, unironically, are succeeding.
Aston, I'm
Should not
sorry.
be working.
I am so sorry for what they're doing to your adventure.
Aston, this is the intended way we go
Yeah,
through the
pretty
plot,
Absolutely.
right? Tell
Yeah.
us.
This is how it's supposed to. The strategy is supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Debrinia and I have done this before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked
it's
in
strategy.
non-specified war before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You,
Just say we won D&D and move on. Come on.
Yeah.
You
We
get
want
back.
D&D.
You do you run back? Do you walk back? Are you still yelling?
Yeah, I run back, still yelling.
Yeah, we're yelling. I guess we're yelling with a bit less like vigor by the
Yeah.
time we come by, but we're still kind of doing it. Kind of phoning it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Terrace, thank you so much for the sub, buddy.
Oh, that's cool. As the rest of them are running back, just until they get a little further away, Biff is going to walk backward. He can't see shit, but he's going to walk backward, just holding onto that mind sliver.
Right.
Just making sure that if the thing decides to try and attack, that someone's got it covered.
You do that. It does not appear inclined to follow the 4 madmen that came into its cave a minute ago.
Excellent.
What?
The-
Right.
As you return out of the cave, a little bit hoarse at this point, you find another
My
horse.
throat's so fucking dry, dude.
It's some water.
You find the she-wolf sitting calmly waiting for you. Its puppy sitting next to it. The two are sort of nuzzling. like
Aw.
the way
Aw.
with their noses. And seem very pleased to see each other. The tails are both wagging. The horse is wagging its tail as well to see you guys come back.
We're okay, buddy.
The she-wolf sees you and says, thank you. Your return. Is the short dealt with?
Well, it's going to be hiding in that cage, terrified out of its wits for a good long while, I should think.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you intend for us to kill it?
What? No, it is not necessary. I will avoid it in the future. But it possesses the thing which you need to assist you with the Firebird.
Why didn't you say that before we ran out? We need to do that again now? My throat hurts.
Perhaps your invisible friend could go in quietly and steal it.
What is it that I need to be stealing?
It has food in there, human food. A large wheel of cheese, some beer.
Oh.
Very well. I can go steal a wheel of cheese and some beer.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, we're kind of tired now.
You sit next to the horse, which is also sitting like a a dog, and the horse just sort of puts its front hoof on your shoulder, like there, buddy.
Good. Oh, the worst.
Cool. Can I sneak back into the cave?
Yes, make a stealth check.
And steal a wheel
What
of
is
cheese.
this game? What is this stupid ass
What are you
game?
doing?
Because I looked down at my notes and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. They needed to kill it so they could steal
Well,
its
not bad,
stuff.
though.
17. Better.
17 to sneak
I
back.
like to imagine that the wolf is actually just fucking with us just for the fun of it now. Oh yeah, you need a cheese
Also,
wheel.
yeah, we need a
Go,
wheel
go,
of
go.
cheese
Yeah.
and some beer.
I'd like
Yeah.
to have a wheel
Um,
of cheese and some beer.
Isabella,
Yes.
make an investigation check.
Not my strong suit, guys.
Nope.
2.
Uh,
Can you ask the short for help? Hey, where's your
Hey.
cheese?
Where is your cheese? Surrender your cheese or die.
Cheese or your life.
So, Isabella, you get back into the cavern. And you find the chort has come back out of its corner. It looks, it's still very alert. It's still, like, listening. But your padded bunny feet, this time, managed to allow you to be silent as you move. Work on Ro. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Ro. Nice to see you. Ro, type ! enter in chat.
You can win a thing. Huzzah.
Could make a nice fondue. Hell yeah, I know, right? Yes, it is back to tending its fire. Back to tending its its dinner. It looks quite downhearted and defeated. Isabella, you find the cheese and the beer.
Mm-hmm.
They are right next to the short. Like on a table about 3 feet from him.
Ah.
Your knowledge of magic yourself, you know that if you were to pick them up, they would disappear.
But it would probably notice. But
Yes.
then again, it can't see me.
Oh.
So
Do it when it's blinking. In mid-blink.
can I find like a pebble or something on the ground?
You
Maybe.
may. Yeah?
I want to throw it into the corner of the game, in the opposite direction to the
And
table.
so
with
that
this...
you can sort of dash in and grab.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to create a distraction.
Very well. Make a deception check.
You're a bard. You got this.
One would hope.
Fingers crossed. It's been 12.
In an
12?
iffy evening.
It's been highs and lows.
It has.
I'm gonna have to run in there to kill the thing. My
The
gosh.
the chort jumps and picks up the leg bone again. You have 5 seconds. So I'm going to need a stealth check from you.
Come on, don't be shit.
You
don't
do
be
have
shit.
an advantage,
yes!
right?
Yes! Natural
Nat 20. There it is.
Face chart. I steal the shit out of your cheese.
Yeah. The chort turns, raises the leg, and the blunt end of the deer leg, you know, the bit that sits in the socket, narrowly misses your head as it swings it back, ready to swipe. Like, it's looking away from you. It's completely accidental. And then, as you pick up the beer and the cheese, which is a decent-sized thing, so probably about 1 kilo of cheese, and it's had a small cut taken out of it already, so there's a little bit left when you leave it. And so, yeah, you take the jug and the wheel and leave a small slice and a cup of beer, and you just sort of pick them up, and it yeets its bone weapon into the corner, and you step away and sort of pad your way back up the tunnel. Do you do anything else, or are you gonna leave it there?
No, I'm gonna take this victory and sneak away.
Dude,
And-
we shat on this short's life so
Yeah.
deeply, so
I
completely.
feel kind of bad, guys.
I
My
mean, you could have
God,
just
poor
killed
dude.
it, but that would have been worse for it, right?
Look, I have a feeling that given the option, it would choose to keep its life. So
Yeah, and just ruin dinner. But yeah, look, it's not having, and you weren't as cruel as you could have been. You could have taken the extra cheese as well.
yeah,
So,
I could have like gone back and taken the last little slither of cheese.
As
No,
Isabella,
I kind of want to do that because it's funny.
As soon as you do that, your
Yeah,
line
you're gonna get
changes
caught.
to chaotic evil.
yeah, absolutely. Isabella, one perception check as you are leaving.
Ooh. 16?
As you are heading out the corridor, you hear my cheese!
Why?
You get back out without any further incident. Within the jug, you find a rich, dark beer. Smells quite pleasant.
I'll kind of dip a finger in and have like a
Yeah. It's a sort of a it's a stout. It's
very nice.
Yeah.
Hoppy.
Hoppy, very. You actually have a bit of a sort of the milk moustache. If you actually drink any of it, it's got that foam. Yes, you come out and the she-wolf sniffs it and goes, "That will do nicely. Follow me." And she leads you to the clearing that the apple tree is in. Wait, did someone say dark beer? Yes, Promethean. Yes, we did. So, guys, I think, as we've been going for an hour and a half, that might be a good place to take a little breaklet. So we will have a quick break. Promethean, thank you very much for the sub, you bloody champion. Avast and such, matey. And Promethean, I do hope you've typed ! enter in chat. Pork knuckle in. Tara, stop it. All right, well, we will go and have a quick breaklet. Terrace. Thank you so
What?
much, mate. We will go and have a quick break. Be back very shortly. And, 5 to 10. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Jack, I'm mildly surprised that Jack is there we go. Yes, Promethean is in the draw.
Hey.
That Jack wasn't a sub. There we go. Now we know. Alrighty, so we'll be back very shortly, guys. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Vast ahoy and g'day, mateys. We be back for more Legend of the Firebird. I'm going to say the Firebird. Żartownica. There you go.
There we go.
There you are.
Yeah.
And wow, we are on a hype train. Thanks to a few people there.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Very exciting. What
What does that mean?
Hey,
What's a trade?
What does that mean?
hype train.
Hype train. Yeah. What does that mean?
It's a bunch of people have donated and or bought, it's subscribed or gifted other subs. And we're at 94% on a level 1 hype train. Very cool.
Does something happen when you get to 100?
Everybody who donates or does stuff in it gets a free hype emote.
I see.
Otherwise, it's really just a sort of like, yeah, you're giving money. Do the bloody
Oh my
zeros.
God.
Hey!
Bomb.
All-time record shattered. Bloody, you just destroyed our record for hype trains. Wow. And Ozquest as well. Thank you so much. Reading aloud. I am here. Hello, reading aloud. Guys, thank you so
Exclamation
much.
mark, enter.
Level 1 complete. Level 1 absolutely destroyed. Guys, thank you so much. That's incredible. We're at level 3. Amazing.
Holy shit.
Guys, thank you. Reading aloud, yes. Exclamation mark enters. Ozquest. Exclamation mark enter. Bloody zeros. Type in that exclamation mark enter to go into the draw to win a wonderful copy of the curious Compendium of Slavic Myth donated by the wonderful Ardana. Yeah, guys, we are playing The Legend of the Zarpatitsa and the Firebird, for those of you who don't speak Ukrainian. Which is a wonderful little one-shot from the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth. Kore, as well, thank you for follow, you bloody champion. Avast and such. You've already got a copy, but wanted to show some love. Bloody, you are very appreciated.
yay.
Very welcome here. Thank you so much, mate. Good on you. So, our characters, our players, our people have thus far managed to avoid all combat. First with a large bear. Then with a non-aggressive wolf, which wasn't a massive achievement, but you still didn't hurt her either. And then most recently with a chort, which would appear to be an Eastern European style satyr, but not very nice. And it was going to eat a baby wolf, and you guys prevented that. Well done.
Yay!
And we stole its lunch.
By
And
screaming
then
like
you stole the
maniacs,
rest of
to
its
be
dinner as
honest.
well, yeah. By a
We pants him too. Yeah, and we put his head into the toilet. That's what bullies do, right?
flushed it, yeah.
Yeah, we
exactly.
gave him a noogie.
All of these things.
Yeah.
Right. Stopping at the edge of a large clearing about an hour later, the she-wolf leads you to the clearing. Takes about an hour to get there. Her youngling just follows along behind her.
So
And
cute.
stopping at the edge of the clearing, the she-wolf ducks into cover behind a tree and nods towards a large apple tree that stands in the center of this glorious clearing. The plump golden apples bend the branches low, and these apples glow a little. Like it is clearly magical. Sitting in the upper branches of the tree is a large bird. Reminiscent a little of a peacock, but its feathers run the gamut of orange, red, yellow. That sort of very much... It's not actually on fire, but it looks like it might be. It's very much fire-inspired. That sort of thing. And heat does seem to emanate off it. The clearing is quite dark. The trees are large and gnarled around it. And the tree very much glows. The apples giving off a light glow, but the bird also glows and is lighting up the leaves around it in reds and golds. The Firebird is quick and deadly, the wolf whispers to you. But it is also arrogant and foolish. Soak pieces of the cheese in the beer and place them in the clearing while it is not looking, and then hide. Watch for the Firebird to become drunk, then strike.
And just to make sure, we only need one apple, right?
Only a single apple is... only a single apple is needed. However, they are quite valuable items. Only a single apple is required, but you can try and get more. Couldn't hurt. The king has only requested one.
Can you
It is the
imagine
big trick.
Nutritional value. I want to eat one.
Does the bringer know if these apples bring people back to life?
Dobrynia, you can make either a history or arcana check while I check
Okay,
what they
my
do.
history is -1. Let's go.
Let's
It's a one.
go.
It's a dirty one.
Dirty
A filthy one.
Yep.
Oh, the
Okay, yeah, you
grossest one.
haven't the faintest idea what they do. They're magical. That's all you know.
Wolf Mother,
Yes.
would you know what the favorite food of the bird is?
Yes. The apples on that tree.
Without knowing what they taste like, could Biff prestidigitate the bread and beer concoction to smell and or taste somewhat like
Apple.
those apples?
He could certainly try. Yeah, you could certainly try. The big trick is how do you convince it to eat it? If she says, if the bird sees you, you'll notice there are no other animals or creatures around. The bird is fiercely territorial. If it sees you, it will attack you.
So basically they were how to word. They have the beer and bread.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to get it into the clearing without being seen.
Essentially,
Now he
yes.
can flavor it. And that's fine. He can flavor it from 10 feet away, and it stays flavored for an hour, so that's not an issue.
Yep.
Not him, because he's got a unrein. He's got a -2 to strength. But somebody who actually, has seen a muscle before might be able to lob the beer-soaked bread into the clearing after it's been flavored from a distance.
You're standing with 3 quite strong people.
Yes.
I think the average strength is about 18.
Am I still invisible?
No, it lasts for an hour, and that was about an hour ago. Probably about an hour and 20 minutes ago now. Took you a while running through the cavern several times.
I can
Hey, Thamio.
use my sorcery points
To regenerate.
to regain 1 spell slot to make 1 creature invisible again.
Isabella... Oh, you don't, do you? I would remind Karen that enhanceability can do the same thing, essentially. You can give yourself advantage on dex checks. Invisibility gives you advantage on dex checks.
Right.
So you could enhance ability on yourself, make yourself doubly good at sneaking, and then just do that.
And
It
if
has
you-
mechanically the same effect.
Also, if you were to do that, give me 1 second. That's 2nd level, so I need to use all 3 sorcery points to regain my 2nd level spell slot. That's fine. I can then... You've got enhanced... Does someone else other than me have enhanced ability?
Yes, I have it too.
I guess we shouldn't double enhance ability a person then.
No.
Does it stack?
No. Absolutely it does not. The wolf says, perhaps if one of you were to distract the bird, well,
Yeah.
make a distraction that does not appear to be a threat. Just a noise. Something that will not draw its ire, just attention. While the other sneaks in the food.
Well, I could make some sparks, but I'd need to be close to them.
I mean, the wolf is very confident that it will go for the cheese.
Right.
And you don't know what the apples actually taste like.
Yeah.
You can make it taste like apple. And cheddar and apple? Forget about it. With maybe a Christmas cake?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have Christmas cake?
So yeah, that bread.
If you go
Yeah,
back to the Chort's cave, on a plate
Yeah, he had some, I know.
No, no,
Steal
I
his
think,
fruitcake as well.
Stingy little bastard.
I think for sure what he'll do is make that bread smell of not just apple, but the most Christmassy smelling apple pie you could ever imagine.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I'm hungry now.
yeah.
You know, it's got.
Oh, but
cinnamon,
the
it's got
bird is
cloves.
Jewish. It hates Christmas.
Hanukkah pie.
Yeah.
Hanukkah pie, yeah.
Eastern
Cool.
Orthodox.
Absolutely.
So, who is going to create a distraction so I can scatter cheese?
I can
And on the
I can-
button.
I can magic missile over that way.
Would a
Wait,
horse be considered an enemy?
Yes. I have the mental image now of a bush, and the horse just comes out, being held by somebody else. The
Yeah,
horse is just on
probably
its
by
back, like,
us.
no, no, no,
Eat the horse at the
put me down,
bird.
put me down.
Poor horse, it's been through so much.
Yeah,
Oh, he's fine.
my body.
He's fine.
He's dealing.
So
with it.
magic missile is going off on one side of the clearing, while Isabella stealths into the clearing and scatters
Lobs
some.
chunks of cheese around.
Are you
how
going
far-
to flavor the thing?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, he's flavoring the bread. So
do you
beer
need to
soaked
do?
bread.
Should I do the distraction instead then and be like shoot a guiding bolt?
So that lasts an hour, so I can do it, and then I can lob magic missiles on the other side of the clearing.
Alright,
Shouldn't be an
Easy.
issue.
don't worry about it.
So yeah, he'll do that.
The prestidigitation doesn't require concentration, does it?
Nope.
Nope. Cool.
In
All right,
fact, I
you
think I can have 3 different effects.
going simultaneously. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do it on the cheese before you break it up, then easy. Cool. You make it taste and smell delicious. Then you dunk it in the beer and prepare to scatter it. Biff, can I get a stealth check to sort of just sneak around? And Isabella, you are, I presume, using a second level spell slot to cast Enhance Ability on yourself?
Yeah. I'm
To-
making myself extra sneaky.
Give you the stealth of a bunny. 16's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Where am I looking? Perception is a +6. And yeah, so a stealth check from Isabella as well, please. With advantage.
With advantage. Excellent. 18.
18.
To stealthily scatter cheese, like some sort of weird cheese.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, cheese scatterer, the
Biff!
actual name.
Those
You,
wild cheese scatterers, they really cause some havoc.
So, Biff, the Zarpatitsa is actually, Isabella, you do not struggle to do this at all, because the thing, before the magic missile goes off, the bird leaps out of the tree, heading towards where Biff is currently stealthing along. The bird rolled quite well. Didn't notice Isabella, but it did notice Biff. Biff,
run.
it's coming straight for you.
How fast is this thing?
It is you're talking 60 feet move. It is coming. You've probably got 6 seconds, say.
So-
to do something clever.
No.
He is going to fall to one knee, arms outstretched toward it. Just, oh, beautiful creature. I do apologize for coming onto your territory, but I just had to glimpse your radiant form.
Okay.
You are absolutely stunning. Your visage brings me to tears.
Okay. Yes.
It's a dumb bird, isn't it?
It is a dumb
We
bird.
are on a pacifist fucking
Try for the
playthrough right
pacifist
now.
run.
Oh god.
the bird is going to... Okay, make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Because the
This is a dumb bird.
doesn't have a language. And its intelligence is 3. 12. I am going to roll insight for the bird. The bird did not get high enough to understand.
No. Okay.
But the good vibes.
The compliments.
So, the bird is going to make a dive attack at you.
No.
Okay.
Struff and I are just watching from the bush, like, oh shit.
Now.
Okay.
Does a... And I feel mean asking this. Does a filthy 20 hit?
You know it does.
Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't certain.
I am a wizard.
Yeah, a filthy 20 to hit you, which means you take... this is making a beak attack at you, and it is with a dive, so it's adding a plus 1d6 damage as well. So you are going to take 3d6. I rolled very low. That is 7 plus 4, so 11 piercing damage, and... That's better. 6 fire damage.
Oof.
You okay?
I'm still upright by 7 hit points.
You are
Oh.
you're as you have prostrated yourself, it swoops down and pecks down at you. You feel the heat wash across your shoulders as it scores you and swoops away.
Act dead. Act dead.
I don't want to be eaten.
It's the woman who jumped in with the bears because she felt she was one of them all over. Worked on the dragon board, but not the bird. Oh yeah, it did. Obsequious it doesn't always play. Yeah, what do you do, Biff? It is swooping away from you. It's about 20-30 feet away from you. Isabella, you are very successfully scattering cheese. Skipping.
I'm going to quickly look around for somewhere to duck into.
Yep. You may
Like a-
make a second stealth check or hide check, essentially, to basically run away. It does look like
Nope.
you do not see anywhere to hide.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. I rolled a 5.
Okay. It
Rip
is.
Biff.
Yeah. No.
It is attacked.
I can use my movement to sort of back away, though, right?
Yes, absolutely, you can. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
going to
you
back-
can be running away. You just
Yeah.
don't do it stealthily. Is the point?
Yeah, no, he is clopping away his little tail swishing.
Yeah.
As he does so, he
I
is.
feel like we should do something.
Sabrina, Oslev, do you have anything to add to this?
Well, okay. Do we understand that if Biff stops moving and becomes kind of sort of dead, would the bird like try to snack, or would come back to the tree?
The bird.
There's a lot of cheese around.
There's a lot
now.
of food
Yeah.
that it likes. It doesn't look like the kind of bird that would eat people, I guess.
Okay. Because like the
Which,
brainy
it's
will
a
like
real,
turn.
it's a departure for this channel, having something that doesn't eat people
True.
for a change.
Yeah. How
I feel like
reformed?
that's a targeted attack.
Not really. It was very much a plot point on Monday night.
Oh, no.
The brainy will turn to Oslev and say, maybe we should wait until it is satisfied with how dead our friend is, and then bring it into the bushes. And then we'll figure it out. I have like
maybe.
a band-aid.
I mean, I can heal them, but also Oh, this is the plan is to get the bird drunk. Maybe we should have just coated
Biff.
Friend
Biff
with
in
beer, yes. Now it's a little too late. We weren't smart enough. Let's just wait until
That's
he's
okay.
sort of dead and bring him back.
Yeah. We'll get ready. The
Hold.
Stroff and I to just like run in
Okay.
Quietly.
the
The-
quietest.
The bird appears satisfied with the damage it has done to Biff.
Oh, nice.
And returns to its perch in the tree. Ishbala, your stealth was sufficient to avoid detection, and you have successfully scattered the cheese,
Excellent.
which is a sentence you just don't get to say often enough. So, scatter the
Professional.
cheese!
Cheese
Um,
cover.
Cheese scattering, just a casual cheese scattering for a Wednesday. The bird gets back to its perch, and it looks unaccountably you definitely think it looks satisfied, like it's like, good, yes, serves him right. Biff, you do successfully manage to run away. How far do you get?
I think I moved back into the tree line and then try and sneak back to my friends.
Oh, you were in the tree line, but you moved further. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we all retreat a little bit so that
Yeah.
we can like regroup and give a band-aid to a dying buddy.
Yeah. As you watch, Isabella, the bird once again leaps out of the tree and this time lands in the clearing and starts pecking at the chunks of cheese that you have distributed.
Excellent. Our carefully laid cheese plan is working.
So careful, much lay. What do you do?
I'm gonna hide in the bushes nearby and see if it does get drunk on the cheese.
You do that. Guys, other people?
I'm waiting to see what effect it has.
Right.
Same, but it's more like I'm readying for the go to be like strike, and then just be like charge it.
Sure.
What if it like goes so drunk it goes to sleep and we take the apple, we don't fight anyone at all?
That'd be excellent.
Are we showing off the book well, Josh? Are we doing a good job?
If it does fall asleep, I think that at this point Biff just wants to tie its head to its feet and leave it to die.
Whoa.
So Biff,
Damn,
you
scary.
make
Best
your way
run
back.
gun.
You make your way back a little bit, back to Dobrinya and Oslav. Hey, look, you didn't have to use a magic slot to distract it.
Okay.
Great job. Biff has a fairly nasty wound on his shoulders.
Fist bump. That was cool.
Overgrown turkey.
As they fist bump, the Brynja will
bump.
put the band-aid like across the wound without
Yeah.
covering too much. Or like,
It's a band-aid, so it's like it covers
yeah,
like an inch.
As
and it
we
doesn't
fist-
stick very well. It's
No,
just like
because of all the blood.
pops.
Yeah.
As we fist bump, lay on hands for 5.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Does it make it seem like the band-aid worked?
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate
Yeah.
it. That was me. That was not the band-aid. That was me.
I don't know. I haven't seen that happen.
I believe you.
How healed are you? Because I can
Not
give you
very.
some more healing.
I'm about half healed.
Well, I will do healing word for you as well. So you get a D4 plus 3, which is 4.
Thank you.
Rough.
Let's not damage.
I am alternating between freaking 20s and
Yeah.
like
Mins and maxing
absolute
today.
shit.
As you watch, the bird is powering through this cheese. It is having the best time. The wolf who has been sitting with you, its puppy between its front legs, watching.
Oh.
He actually whispers more to the baby than to you guys. How the petitza gets drunk, how its movements become Uncoordinated.
Sluggish.
Sluggish. Yes. And you do, in fact, Dublinia, see that it's becoming a little sluggish. It's becoming, it's where once it was sort of, you know how pigeons sort of hop. It was doing that, but now it's sort of walking, and it's got a very sort of swaying gait into it. And like describing a bird drunk is fun, but yeah. After a little while, it's finished up the cheese and it takes wing again. It's definitely flying slower than before, but it's definitely still. It's not like sleepy drunk. It's actually quite. It seems really cheerful. It's just frightened somebody away from its tree and gotten to eat cheese. Good day for it. I mean, I'd take that. That's a win. So it returns to its perch.
Okay. That
It's
was
tipsy,
it?
yeah.
It's tipsy.
Excellent.
It
Is it like
should probably shouldn't drive, but it's not like wasted.
Does it look like it's gonna like have a snooze?
No.
Josh is saying we have to fight something in this one shot.
No, the one shot is saying that. The one shot specifically dictates what happens when you give it cheese and beer.
Okay, so
Do I start blasting?
are there like apples behind it?
The apples are. There is only about 7
Okay.
that are really big,
How big
glowing
is this
apples.
tree?
The rest are like little buds.
And how far are we? Like, what's the distance between us and the tree right now?
You're about 50 feet away from the tree at the tree line, so there is. Consider it a rough circle.
Okay.
100 feet across.
Biff, question to you. Like, we're gonna have to fight this thing a little bit at least, but we don't know how strong it is. What if, as we fight it, you try to use that magic hand of yours to get some apples? Because you're pretty fucked up, like, you know?
I've been better, yes. I could definitely do that. In fact, if I were... Yes, I could definitely do that. I can also assist you in the battle, but I'm more of a lover, not a fighter, so,
Well, give us a sign when you have like 2 or 3, and we just can, say bye and
So,
Cool.
Biff, the apples that are magical are very large.
how heavy are they?
Like, my implication is heavier than a mage hand can manage.
damn.
So we just have to
Okay.
shoot them out of the tree.
1 pound heavier than what a mage can handle, yeah?
So they're heavier than 10 pounds.
Yes. Let me
Okay.
Let me just Google maths here.
A big
Big,
dense apple.
10 pounds.
Thick apple with a CC at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 C's.
Like,
Oh, wow, okay, so 10 pounds is 4.5 kilos.
yeah,
That's a dense
That's a
apple.
huge ass apple.
It's about
That's
5
dense
kilos.
apple.
5 kilos of apple?
very
Yeah.
dense, but it has real gold in it.
No, that's fair.
Ah.
No, I think Mage Hand would be able to manage one.
Because
Yes.
alternatively, I can leap.
I was going to say magic missile the stems.
I can also leap. I've got mirthful leap. So if I were invisible, which I can still do, I could leap up into the air with a high jump and add a d8 to the result of the number of feet I cover this high jump from a standing start.
I mean, you also have a rabbit lady concealed to one side,
Yeah.
who is currently undetected by this
Yeah?
creature.
Sorry.
Cool. Yeah, all of these plans are a good idea. I love that Terrace is training his cat and is like telling it to sit and lie down and stuff. Dario, on the other hand, laser pointer.
My cat knows the command to sit and give Paul already. She's
I know.
fine.
I scream on her titties and all that. Yeah, absolutely.
What the fuck did you just say?
So, I want to be clear. The very first time I ever heard that phrase, you said it. And it was describing your cat.
I ice cream on her
Yeah,
titties?
sitting there, all paws together, her chest all puffed out, and she like.
Barbecue sauce, not ice cream. It's a meme, you old person, you.
He screams on her titties. I do. That's what cats are for, right?
Don't scream at cities. That's my job.
Where are we? What's happening?
I'm so
It's been a
concerned.
long day. I want to
Let's
be
go
clear.
die.
These are zero alcohol.
Let's go die in the video game. Let's go fight the
I'm
bird.
sitting here, barbecue
Yeah.
sauce on my titties. Right. Okay. I have no idea.
See,
I don't...
that's a sign of the person not being a skeleton like some.
Hang on.
Fell off a ledge in my game in that scream. Sorry, Adana. Okay, so
Oh, it's a vine.
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
God.
vibe.
yes, like me, old.
Oh, God.
That's the irony. I'm saying young people know it. Young people don't know it. It's
What I really
fucking vibe.
enjoy is that I'm not the oldest person on this stream tonight.
No, that would be me, I think.
Oh, I thought it's Dan. He had like 50 birthdays in 1 year.
Yeah, Dan's birthday has not been wished
But-
in a while. Why did we have to bring it
It's-
up?
Yeah, happy birthday, Dan.
Oh dear.
We're close as well. Hey,
A bird.
it's soon.
That's
True. What are we
Dan's
doing for
like,
your birthday,
I will
Dan?
neither confirm
Burdens
nor
of being
deny.
an immortal.
I suppose if any of you look towards Yishibala, she's kind of doing like a you should distract it and I'll run get the apple sort of gestures.
I
Like, I'm over
appreciate
here.
Karen for trying to bring it back in.
You should.
Yeah.
Just like,
All right, are doing it. Operation distraction then.
Operation Run In Screaming. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Let's
it
go.
worked so
This
well
time-
the first time.
Stroff, we ride. We just do laps around the tree and hope for the best.
Nice.
Okay. So you're all gonna charge in.
I'm doing
Screaming,
laps
yes.
around the tree.
Screaming,
Well,
yes.
not all of us.
I have one
Yeah.
tiny question.
How small?
Okay. Just a tiny one. Mage hand lasts a minute.
Yep.
Invisibility lasts an hour. But if I were to cast Mage Hand first and then Invisibility, I'd still have my Mage Hand, right? For a minute.
Feel like it goes against the sort of the premise of invisibility, but I think theoretically, like rules as written, yes.
Mm.
But
The
I-
thought
I-
was that, yeah, one could cast it, grab,
Hmm.
Can I? Like,
visible.
are they?
But
are
we
the
have a
apples-
jumping rabbit as well.
You do,
right?
you do.
Are the apples low enough that if I do like laps around the tree, can I like chop some down?
You might be able to, yes.
I might just do that.
The wolf would probably interject with a
Dear God, get your shit
no,
together.
no.
cunt.
With a like she's been listening to you discussing these plans about stealing and running away because you're mighty heroes and that's your whole thing.
We're pacifists. Well, not really.
We don't like
but
killing local
it's
fauna,
working.
okay? Sue us, fucking. Oh.
And she
Yeah.
says, the Jarpetitsa will not tolerate you stealing its apples. It will chase you.
But it's territorial. It will protect territory, right?
Yes, and its apples are part of that.
Well, that sucks.
In that
That's
case,
alright.
I wish you luck.
I suggest we
Alright.
nominate.
Follow the
Stuff,
path
please.
and it will take you back to your kingdom.
We ride.
The little one
I
and
guess we
I
go
will
attack
watch
then.
from a distance.
Real quick, what's the name of your puppy?
He has yet to earn it.
Oh.
Okay, that's badass. Okay.
I call it little one for now. If I want her attention. Yes, Oslav.
Guiding bolt.
At the wolf?
At the No,
Yes,
at the
baby
bird.
wolf dies. Very well.
We saved him.
Yay! Guiding bolt.
Yay.
Make a ranged spell attack.
Guy bolt. Oi, you pieces. That's a warning shot.
Clearly. Oslev, what does it look like when you cast this guiding bolt?
So I'm mounted on Stroff right now because we're ready to you shoot the guiding bolt to be like, oh, fucker, as we're like gonna do laps. Like, come at us.
Can I suggest that the guiding bolt comes out of the lance tip?
No, because it comes out of the horse's mouth, Josh. That's obviously where it comes out of.
I apologize.
Checkmate.
That is better. That is much better. Dan, you have inspiration.
Yeah, it's just a miniature horse mouth sized Kamehameha.
Oh wait, it's like an
Spirit
alien.
bomb.
It opens the horse mouth, then it's
And
the
a smaller
small horse
horse
mouth.
mouth.
Yeah, and then it's guiding bolt. That's awful.
Oh, I'm disturbed.
I've changed my mind.
Sorry.
Dan, you don't have inspiration, but Daria does.
Nice. I stole your inspiration.
Stole it. I'm not giving
Yoink.
2 out for that, but tell you what, you
What?
can share it. Whichever one gets to it first, you can have it.
Whatever, it was a warning shot.
I already
from my
have
horse.
inspiration, so you can have it, I
All right, Dan
guess.
can have it.
Wow. It now feels like pity inspiration.
Pity
Okay.
inspiration, yeah. So, let's
Right.
have some initiatives, shall we? And I tell you what, can I get one in chat? Exclamation mark roll space 20 for the Żarpetitsa. Wow, the shit rolls continue.
Yeah. We have no in
Aye,
between.
aye,
It's either
aye.
20s or like 2.
Yeah,
It's bad.
Okay, so, anyone in chat, I don't mind who. And we have a 15 from Oslev, which it kind of makes sense.
But but the bird also sucks. Nice. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, the bird goes actually not last because there's a +4.
Damn it.
So it's gonna go
Why didn't you
second
roll
last.
-3, Ro? Why didn't you do
Brynja
that?
is like, the hell? Oh, we're going. I did not know. So Biff, you go second with your massive 8.
Wow.
Then it is Vishabala. Then it is the bird. And finally, it is Dobrynia. Dobby. Cool.
Off.
Oslev, what do? You launch a guiding bolt from your horse's mouth. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Good job, buddy. You're doing it.
It makes a vomiting noise. And
Boss is sick.
With the power of
insert name of Slavic god here.
insert name of insert name of appropriate worship. We ride. I just loop
Reference.
around.
Yes.
Catchphrase, and then
Yes.
we just like we ride along like a semicircle, kind of keeping a distance. I'm trying to taunt the bird, and then if it looks like I have gotten the bird's attention, we just go straight for it.
Yep. Cool. Love it.
So
you-
basically, I just dash. Let's
all
be
right.
real.
You dash. So yeah, with a dash, the horse's movement's like 50 feet, right?
Yeah,
So
we
with
go
a
fast.
dash, you can probably do about more than half of the rotation around, so you can get clear to the
Yeah,
other
let's
side.
go.
Taunt the bird. Yes.
Yeah,
You do that.
that's
Excellent.
us.
Thank you, Biff. What do? The bird is
first,
being
did-
taunted.
Did you, Bunny, want invisibility?
Oh, look, if you've got it in the tank.
I do.
No, actually, it's useless because I already have enhanceability on myself right
Okay,
now. So
no problem.
Don't worry about
In that case, Biff, standing 120 feet away from the bird, or as far away from the bird as he can while still being in range, is going to hold onto his staff once more, close his eyes as the tip of the staff starts flashing random colors.
Ooh.
First of all, does a 21 hit?
Chaos Bolt. Yes, a 21 does hit.
Wow, a 1 and a 4. Great.
Rough. What kind of damage?
Let's go for force.
Sure. Is it not random? Or do you just get to choose?
You get to choose.
I get to
between
choose
them.
either a 1 or a... Oh no, that's a 1 and a 3, so... I'm not going to go fire, so it's going to be acid.
Acid. Very well. Yeah, fire
Yeah,
would be
so-
silly. I'll give you that one for free.
Yeah, for 4 acid damage.
Or acid damage.
As a sickly green ray shoots out of his staff and strikes the bird.
Nice. Like it. And the bird squawks.
Plus 1d6 damage. Okay, that's
Oh.
fine. I always forget that in Firebolt, in Chaos Bolt, so that's an extra 4.
Another 4.
Yeah.
Righty. Cool. Yes. All acid?
Yeah.
Think
Yes.
so, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Marvelous. You do 8 damage to the bird, and it squawks angrily and looks at you like glares.
Then he's going to look away and pretend that he just has no idea what just happened.
Well, someone stirs them.
Yeah. All right. Next is Bishabella.
Is the bird looking away from me?
It's not. It's definitely not paying attention to you. There's a knight going ah, and someone's throwing stuff. So yeah, you're probably not its primary concern.
I would like to lunge for the nearest apple and
So
try
you
to
are
like.
at least 50 feet away from the nearest apple. You are all starting off in the tree line. I would say, yeah, it's at least a full turn's movement to get there.
More than, sadly.
If you use your action, you can jump. You've got that ability that lets you jump
Yes.
places.
Yes, I can jump 10 foot. Cool.
You could
All right,
dash.
I would like
and-
to run and lunge wildly at an apple.
Very well. If you are, you can get within. Actually, I tell you what. If you were 50 feet away, you run in. You use your bonus action to do that jump thing, and then you can make an attack with your halberd to knock one down because the reach on a halberd is 10 feet, which would get you the magical 50 you need.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent.
Plus, I went to a lot of effort to get you that halberd, so
11.
an 11 to hit a stationary, non-angry apple. Let us say yes, you do manage to hit the apple. However, there is a minimum damage to get it out of the tree. Roll damage.
Oh. Does 11 do it?
Yes, 11 manages to dislodge this apple from the branch. And an apple the size of a cooking pot drops to the ground. There is a solid thud underneath it. It's about 4 kilos of apple.
Does the bird like immediately be like,
Yes, is the answer. You! Mine? Unless you were
Mine.
stealthing.
is it possible to stealthily sprint at a tree, leap through the air, and slice an apple with?
You could certainly try.
I will try to make that stealthily.
Basically, the DC is very high, but you do have advantage because you have... No, you have advantage.
I have advantage. Advantage.
Nat 1s. Nat 1's in chat, by the way, as well.
Oh shit! I
No
rolled
way.
Fuck.
What is this game?
What is this game, indeed?
I rolled like a 1 and then a 20. What the hell?
The bird has not noticed you with all the other shit that's going on. Because of your enhanced ability. Yeah, cool. It's now the bird's turn, and it hasn't noticed Isabella. It has noticed Oslev, though, and seeing as Oslev, it's a bit drunk, like it got hit in the back with something, it was like, you, but Biff was like, no, I don't know. So it's going to attack Oslev. It is
That
going
was me, fucker.
It is going to dive attack Oslev. Probably going to miss with that first. Because it's drunk.
Oh.
So it rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's a miss.
However, its beak sort of snaps next to your shoulder, Oslev,
Oh.
and then its claws come back up to scrape along your armor, and I think it manages to penetrate because I got a 17.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes, it does.
For its attack. Fortunately, it doesn't get the extra bonus damage from the dive because it only works on the first attack. So it does that, and yes, you are going to take 2d4 slashing and 2d4 fire.
Ooh.
5 slashing plus 4, so 9 slashing damage and 6 fire damage. Awesome.
Yo. Okay.
As the bird screeches past you, and then it flies away.
What the fuck, bitch?
It swoops
No, the fly
up
away is so
into
sexy.
the sky. It's about 20 feet above you. It's still very angry.
Can I
It has
attack
the-
of opportunity,
it has
ya bitch?
the ability flyby. The bird does
Oh,
not
damn.
provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
No worries.
And it is now Dobrynja's turn.
Okay. I guess he'll start running towards the spot that is under the bird. How far up is she?
20 feet.
20 feet. Yeah, my axe is not that long, unfortunately. Something else is, but I can't use it for attacks. So I'm gonna post up,
His
I guess.
brain.
His large -1 modifier brain.
Yeah.
Very large,
I
smooth
guess-
brain.
He's like standing there, like, I don't know, doing a Fortnite dance or whatever, and just like holding an attack for when the bird is in reach.
Sure.
Oh, and raging. He's raging. He's a barbarian.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. All right. So he
What do
holds
you mean
his-
weird?
No. So Dobrynja is enraged. He has run 30 feet into the clearing and is just shouting angrily at the bird.
Ah!
Like, what's he saying? Come on, paint me a picture here.
What he's saying? Oh my god. He I guess he is trying to channel that very successful intimidation they used on Chort, thinking that maybe this time it also will work. So he's like, rah, 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 and just like trying to, be intimidating. Yeah, yeah, like a
Frothing at the
very
mouth
very
a bit.
big chihuahua. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, because he's a frenzy type barbarian, isn't he? So
He's,
he's not even
he's
raging.
the only
He's frenzied.
he's the only subclass I had available in D&D Beyond, so that's the one he is.
Good. Okay, noted. Cool. You do that. Excellent.
Frothing at the mouth.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
love it. Sounds great. We go back to the top of the order. Oslev,
So,
it's 20 feet above you.
what the fuck?
Use the horse mouth.
There's just gonna be like horse mouth gun, just like boom, boom.
The horse.
There are many horses out there, but this one is mine.
This is mine. Can I? The distance of your long and high jumps increased by 10 feet. Can I get? If I stand on my horse, can we do like?
Oh
You
my
just
god,
leap
yeah.
off.
Tower of power, let's go.
Because the lance
I
is
just,
reaches
like,
10
jump
feet,
off.
isn't it?
Yeah, it has reach.
But we know that
Excellent.
you're wide and not tall.
I love it so much.
Okay. Do I? Can I
You-
hit it?
It'd
Do I
be
need
like-
to jump?
Deliberate. You have to jump.
Okay.
I would imagine this like the horse knows this trick and comes to a sudden stop and bucks its back legs at the same time. So its front legs stop
Yes.
and its back legs sort of propel you skywards, and it deliberately throws you into the air.
Let's go.
Is that about right?
Let's go, Stroff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cautious use yeeted is very
We
effective.
use dash as our action because of charger for it.
Uh-huh.
Big running run off for the stupid maneuver.
Excellent.
I'm all here for it. Let's go. I make an attack as a bonus action because of charger.
Yep. Love it. Do it.
God,
Oh, I
I
should
hope
put
it
on,
does.
like more apocalyptic music, should I not? This is very
I'm gonna
chilled.
use my inspiration. I need this to work for the scalds. Fuck. 11.
Oh, rough. No.
Damn.
You just go sailing through the air right past this. You've got your arms like under your arm, like ah, and you just go sailing straight through the air past this bird. It doesn't even it doesn't dodge. You just go past it, and you impale the ground with your lance.
Legs up, like.
Ah!
I deal the ground 14 points of damage.
14 points
You
of
killed
damage.
the ground.
The ground is fucking dead.
Yeah, that's right. That's us, and then the horse that I try and reconvene.
Because it was genuinely funny, I'm not going to make you take falling damage.
I might try that again.
I love it.
With fucking
you,
flies.
you keep going for it. All right, Biff.
Let's go strong.
Biff, seeing his friend fly through the air and sort of land in the dirt, is going to cock an eyebrow. Landfall. He's going to cock an eyebrow and just go, would you like me to try and get it down?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I mean, you're a
And-
good 120 feet away, but yeah, all right.
At
Yes,
120
please.
feet? I've got a range of 120 feet with magic.
Oh, I believe
missile.
you. It was the
Nice.
way you said it was like, would you like me to get it down? Yes.
Yes.
Like you're a long way.
So as he says this, he's going to spin his staff in his fingers a few times, and then stop it abruptly and flick it as 3 darts of green energy flick out and hit the bird for let's see, 3, 4, 3.
3.
Yes.
A total
Damage.
of 10.
Yes, for 10 force damage.
Lovely. Where are you aiming on the bird? This is magic missile. You can specify very
He
specifically.
Is specifically aiming for the wing joints, actually.
I will say that this blow, reading aloud, would you do me the wonderful favor of rolling ! roll space 20 in chat?
Me, okay.
Reading aloud is the
Oh, reading aloud, right.
is somebody in chat. The last
Excellent,
commenter.
I see.
And this will be the number of feet that the bird is forced down.
Yo.
15.
Yo,
Yes!
Reading aloud, thank you very much. The bird is now 5 feet off the ground. It is flying.
Beautiful.
The blows, it's not going to damage its ability to fly long term, but it does get it down low. And it is, unless Terrace wants to move, it is Ishiballa's turn.
I was holding an attack, and now it's in my reach. Can I smack?
It's nowhere near you. You were.
But I was right under it. No.
No, you were, because right under it, it was about 100 feet away from you at the beginning of your turn. You ran towards it.
I thought I'm like.
No, it was attacking Oslev, who was on the far side of the tree, because he was riding around the tree, if you recall. Yeah.
I see. Shit.
Sorry, it will be within your reach if it doesn't move. But Isabella is at the tree.
Yes.
And therefore is about 30 feet away from the bird, and therefore may, if they wish, go for it. The College of Valor Bard.
Ooh, because I could run away with the apple.
I also
Or I
want
could-
to remind Karen that you have Bardic Inspiration dice.
We do have inspiration dice.
That
Look,
could really have helped
since
us
the
left just a
bird
minute
has
ago.
so helpfully fallen within range of my halberd,
And it's its turn next.
I should probably attack it.
Probably. Yeah.
So I will like whirl my halberd and the halberd above my head, and then rush towards the bird and try to strike it.
All right. Please strike the bird. Fucking
my God.
oath. It's a crit. Nat
Yes.
20. What
Tell me your
is
secrets,
this?
Karen.
Yes.
I don't know. It is either shit or amazing. There is no in between tonight.
Exactly. All right. Well, wow. Just wow. I'll tell you what. You know what? A 26 hits. Karen, roll the
Double damage.
reset the bot maybe. Yeah, she's hacked D&D Beyond. So yeah, it is.
Yeah, I totally have that skill set.
So the way I have decided, and this is true going forwards as well, and if I forget, please remind me, crits work. You get max damage that the dice could do, and then roll again. So you don't roll the dice twice. You get the maximum number plus the dice.
Okay.
Because sometimes you could roll, like, if you're rolling 2d10s, you roll a 1 and a 3. You know, that someone's like, ooh, crit for 4 damage. So we
it'll
will
be
take
a
the
14
first because we will take
plus-
the first. So 3 plus 7. So 3 plus 4 plus 10. So 17.
17.
Is a pretty big hit.
Wow.
Which reduces it to a round number.
And I will bardically inspire. Who's next in the?
Oslov is near you. The next in the order is Dobrynia, but Dobrynia is about 60 feet away from this animal.
Probably too far. Cool. I'll be like, Oslo!
No, that's not fair. Dobrynia is 40 feet away from this.
Still shit, thank you. My speed is 30.
Well, Oslov is the one who like failed recently, so I'll be like, Oslov, you can do it. Get in there.
And Oslov is like
Let go.
getting his lance out of the ground. The ground is terrified of you, and you now have advantage
that's
on
right.
any further attacks against it. Yeah, as reading aloud pointed out. Yes, you do that. Brilliant. Thank you very much. This is
cannot
a
fly.
College of Valor bardic inspiration, so you can use it for damage.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Dobrynia. As soon as the bird has attacked Oslov, or actually, let's be honest, it's going to attack Ishabala.
Yeah.
It will be your turn, so you're on deck. Ishabala, it didn't like what you did to it. You cleaved really nasty. Where were you aiming on this bird?
Oh, right in the middle of its back.
Okay, yeah, you got it. You hit it. You have a giant apple tucked under one arm, and you just smacked it in the back with your halberd. It turns around, and it's that Jurassic Park moment. It's that you. Yes, it is going to very much attack you. Its beak, however, the drunk really isn't helping. It misses with its beak. It doesn't miss with its claws. Pretty sure a 21 will hit.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna hit. Yeah.
So some slashing and some fire damage is coming your way, Isabella. For a total of massive 7 slashing damage, backed up with a further 4 fire damage. So 11 all up.
11.
And it's Dobrynia's turn. Do you not have anything you can throw?
I have axes.
Yeah.
I can throw an axe.
Yeah, you can.
So
Why didn't you do
I
that
will, I
last
guess,
time?
run my 30.
30 feet?
I forgot. So my rage is gone. So I'll rage again, and then I throw my axe.
You're going to ask it a question.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
It is now back in the air, as well as
Okay.
worthy to note. It is.
How
it
far?
It like attacked Ishabala and then flew 50 feet up into the air.
So I'm shooting at a disadvantage.
Yes. However, you
Yes.
are raging. Can you recklessly attack, or does it have to be melee?
I have frenzy attack. While in frenzy, you can make a signal weapon attack as a bonus action, but that's not helping me.
No, because you just
I don't
went into a
see-
rage.
I don't see that thing.
Reckless attack
Oh no,
is.
I can. Yeah, reckless attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Sure,
yeah.
let's do it.
So it balances
So
out.
normal
It's just a
attack.
straight roll. Yep.
16.
Hits.
Nice. Okay. Hwacha. Ooh, good damage. 7.
No, a huacha is something different. Yeah, very good. You clock it a good one. Your axe blade grazes one of its talons and it squeaks, but it doesn't enjoy that. But it's did you add your rage damage?
Oh, I don't think I did. My rage damage is +2, I think, right?
Another 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 9.
Yeah. If you click raging, it might add it for you. Cool, back to the top of the order. Oslev.
We go again.
It is 50 feet in the air now.
50. Well,
Yep.
fuck.
Fly higher.
The horse
as we
is like, I
charge-
don't think I can get you up there, buddy.
No, we can do it. We can do it. I believe in us. As we we
Like the
go to
second horse
charge.
head comes out of the first horse head's mouth, and then you got to jump on that horse head and jump.
Yeah. We
Oh,
just
no.
move normally, and I'm gonna take my lance, and I'm gonna be point it at the bird as I use my bonus action to channel divinity.
Ooh.
Channel divinity, peerless athlete. Let's go. It does a bunch of things for me,
Including
but not
giving you
limited to
advantage on athletics checks.
athletics, acrobatics checks. The amount I can carry, push, lift, etc. is doubled, and also my long and high jumps increased by 10 feet. So
So
let's go.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna need a strength check from someone in chat. Laurite, if you wouldn't mind obliging me, ! Roll space 20. This is for the horse.
You got this, buddy.
See how many feet it can throw you with its buck. 10 feet. You get 10 feet off its back, thrown
Okay.
into the air by this. You can then add to it with an athletics check. See how high you can get.
Okay.
Needs
Go
just
down.
roll 40.
Maybe a bardic inspiration as well.
Just
Oslo.
roll. That's true.
Well, you
I'm
are already
hoping I
5
don't
feet
need it
off
for
the
the
ground because
damage.
you're on a horse. So you are now 15 feet. You need 35.
35.
I'm
Just
on
roll
a
35.
Just roll 35.
17 is pretty good. You also have 10 from the lance because of reach.
Yeah, and my
And your
long and high
jump
jumps increased by
distance-
10 feet.
Yeah, so that brings it down to 15, which 17 gets you the remaining feet.
Let's
Nice.
go. Thank God.
Wow.
You are
Big
going to
jump,
take some
50
falling
feet.
damage for this one, I'm going to be honest.
There's going to be a tapestry on this. This is so worth it.
Yeah. This time, Oslev
I just hope
gracefully
I hit.
arcs into the air. He sort of perches himself standing with his lance tucked under his arm on his horse's back legs as the horse sort of runs up then plants its hooves and bucks with its back legs, catapulting Oslev, arcing through the air, 50 feet up into the air. Make the attack, Oslev.
God, all that hype. I knew it. I felt it in my bones.
You have the bardic inspiration.
Can I even make it?
Yes.
16 made it, so
How big is the dice? Is it the D6?
It's a D6.
D6.
this 6.
And make it.
So maybe 14 is like a DC, maybe?
Yeah.
It doesn't have armor.
Did I use my inspiration already? No, my normal one. I did.
You did.
I
yeah.
think you
for the
have
chance.
that last turn, yeah.
Yeah, I did. Oh my god.
Come on.
I wanted to
Oh
save
my
it for the
God.
damage. 5?
Do it.
That's the second highest. Possible.
13?
13?
The armor
No.
class, 14.
No.
I was baited. It's okay.
Yeah, God get jebaited,
I got
forehead.
debated by
Oof.
God. That's okay.
I tell you what. Oh.
No, I kind of like him like failing so badly the first time and
Like,
then like doing the
scheming
amazing
the
leap and then like
feathers.
just
I tell you what. Meslock plays. If you would type exclamation mark roll space 2 in chat, Dan, highs or lows?
Lows.
Well, exclamation mark roll space 2 in chat. Lows it was. Dan, roll the damage. You do not get the charger bonus, just straight damage.
I wasn't.
You give it
gonna get
tinnitus.
it anyway. Tinnitus. Oh my god. I did clip it. I did.
You clipped it. You clipped
clipped
it.
it.
All that.
You
all
clipped it
that.
on the way past.
What damage?
I'm just angry. So
It's
the
fine.
little-
It will die in 2 weeks from
Yeah.
like poisoning.
Smite.
Blood.
Oh no.
I'm smiting it.
Yeah,
because I
of
hate
course
it.
you are. Yeah. You clip it. 2d8s.
It's a. I know that we are Slavic, but it's kind of like the samurai trope, where it's
Yeah.
like you clipped it, but then suddenly its wound is
Just,
like
its head just
Oh,
drops
yeah,
off. Yeah.
Pound in the blood. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll 3d6s.
Is it a fiend? So we can.
It is not a fiend, no.
okay.
For 9 more radiant damage, yes?
Yes,
Cool.
you did. Thank you.
You did.
I dealt
Thank you.
4 damage that I wouldn't have done. Oh, as well as the 9 extra.
And yeah, you know, and the smite.
Meslock.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
smite
yeah,
in.
I smote.
Then you take 9 falling damage as
Oh,
you
yeah, I
plummet
have-
back
oh.
to the ground.
Only 9. This is
yeah.
great.
I
Oh,
rolled
but
a
the
6,
ground
a 2, and a
smites
1.
you because you attacked it.
Yeah, the ground smites you back, essentially. Thank you very much, Meslock Plays. That was exactly what Dan was looking for.
It's like, I'm okay. Then the ground smites me. Post.
it was such an epic idea. You burned so much of your resources. Here's the big question, Dan. Isn't Channel
Yeah.
Divinity an action?
It's bonus action to do this one.
That one. Oh, that one.
Epic.
That's why I needed to do it then.
Yeah, cool. All right, we go next to Biff.
Biff is going to eye this bird, eye his staff, eye the bird, and then he's going to once again do the spinny thing and roll the magic missile, again aiming at the wings. So that is 5, 4, 3.
Ooh, 2. So that's 12.
Yes. So
and once
he-
again, where are you aiming?
once again for that same wing joint. Once he's found an area that he wants to target, he doesn't generally give up until that limb is gone.
Love it, love
So,
it. The bird squawks in pain as that wing. Is it just one wing joint you were targeting?
Yep.
Just bam, bam, bam. I would say, it's that one place has taken so much damage at this point. The bird is flying badly, and you have managed to reduce its speed further. Being drunk did, as has being stung in the wing a bit. Next is Shibala. Unless, sorry, Biff, do you do anything else?
Not this round. He's still got one more first level spell slot, so he's staying back still.
Good turn, though. Good turn.
Yeah. What sorcerers do? Ranged artillery. Isabella.
How
It is-
high off the ground is the bird?
I will say it got knocked down another sort of the same deal as before, another 15 feet from that blow, but it's still 35 feet up. And pretty much directly above you.
Right. I can't reach it.
Crimson Rockstar, hey buddy. It goes very well. Type !enter in chat, and Meslock Plays, make sure you do that as well. We have a giveaway for this evening, a copy of the Curious Compendium of Slavic Myth, from which we are playing a one-shot. You could ready in action.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll ready my halberd, so if it falls any close to the ground, it's going to get stabbed again.
Excellent. And do you... here's the big question.
And I'd like to bardically inspire again.
Ooh.
Let's give Dobrynya a bad.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
nice
yeah,
to
yeah.
her.
Well, of course I'm nice to her.
Dobrynya, I'm just gonna be like, you got this. Get in there.
Thank you.
Sabrina, you are inspired as the bird once again dives down on Vishibala because you're the one holding its fruit. Oh dear.
But I get to unleash my held action now.
A 17 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also
No.
get to have an attack.
Before or after damage?
Well, it's as it comes within reach, and your reach is longer than its, so it's actually yours first.
Hey. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Excellent.
Bones.
It is going to take 13 points of damage.
Oof.
Ow.
The bard. Yeah. Not bad. And now I get to have some fun. You guys are clustered around it. The
Oh, my lens
Firebird.
is stuck.
I'm
I
not.
fell so far.
Well, yes. The Firebird glows with an intense heat. Each creature within 20 feet of the Firebird must make a DC 14 con save.
I think I'm well out of that
yeah.
since I'm staying at range.
Yeah, it's valid.
Boom!
Oh,
Boom! 21!
I think I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one.
You reckon?
Just,
You think?
yeah.
I basically just tense all my little rabbit muscles. I'm just like,
Oh, and I'm gonna use my D6 just to be fucking sure. I don't want to die.
Well, it's,
Okay.
it's a 14 you needed, so yeah, you pass. Oslav?
I did.
Oh, a
20.
20. 30-20. Very well, yes, you all pass, meaning you take half the damage as it uses its fiery flash ability. It's still pretty good. 14, 17, halved to 9.
Fuck.
Half to 8 fire damage. Oh, sorry. On a failed save, the creature takes... Oh, and 3d8 radiant. Okay, so you take, 9 fire damage. And 6, 6, and 2 is 14. Half to 7 radiant damage.
And for
Each.
us, it's
You
9
all
and 8, yeah? 9 and 7.
Yes, all of you take 9 and 7.
I'm unconscious.
Yes, you take half damage and no additional effects. If you had failed, you'd be blinded.
Damn.
Well, I'm unconscious, so technically I am blind.
Hold on, my lance is. Oh shit!
How's the horse doing?
Oh,
No!
make that con save for the horse.
I
What?
was out of
No,
that,
not the
right?
horse.
You were nowhere near that. You're all good. You're 120 feet away.
I'm gonna roll it in the chat.
Horse is thick. It's conny.
Oh, 17 though.
17. The horse
Nice.
conned through, so it takes 16 damage.
How many hit points
How
does
many
the horse
hit points
have?
does the horse have?
It's a good question.
Like 80?
Horse
Probably.
5p, yeah, 85.
Yes, it's
Hit-
the MVP of the entire thing.
hit points.
CR5, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a warhorse for sure.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, he is. It's like
Yeah, he
20
is.
something, I think. At least.
19. Oh my god, he lives.
19.
He's got
Yep.
2
Oh
hit
my
points.
god. Oh my god.
The horse is still upright, and I am knocked to the ground.
Horse,
and
take
I
the
am-
apples and go.
DM blindside equals invulnerable.
Oh.
Never remind the DM about bystanders. No, you shouldn't have. Yeah, the horse is fine. It's not fine. The horse has 2 hit points left. Dobrenia.
The horse is like, oh, whoa.
The bird
Whoa.
is the
I'm
bird basically power bombed the ground, and there's blast just shot out away from it. The Lorite just redeemed more inspiration for who? Dear God.
Nice. The horse will need it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, Lord.
God.
Yes.
So, is it in my great axe reach?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to hit it. Let's hope I hit.
Yeah.
This is stressful because I can't heal anyone.
No.
Yeah,
No, the
okay.
person with healing
Great
word
axe.
is dead.
I also have heals, and I'm also unconscious.
I do hit.
You definitely hit.
Do.
You hit. You hit for good.
I hit for good. Oh, and I'm gonna. Ooh, and 14 damage as well.
14 damage. Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, and I have a bonus action to attack as well.
Because you're frenzied. Yes.
Because I'm frenzied. Fuck him
Yeah.
up.
Hell yeah. Do it again.
Yes. Yeah. Let's try again. I don't
Brynja,
think
just
I rolled
roaring.
damage. Sorry, I rolled
Yeah,
damage.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
11. I don't hit. I suppose.
Misses. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Never mind, you didn't get that extra 3. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is Dobrenia, do you move?
I mean, what would be the point? What would be? I'm just standing there with my great axe, hoping that I will survive this. Because if it leaves me, I can smack it, right? Because it's not a flyby anymore. It
Well,
has to leave me.
It can if it does fly away, but it hasn't flown yet. But
yeah. And my rage didn't have any of this damage, right?
It's fire and
no,
radiant.
it's fire and radiant.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't do much.
Yeah. All right, we go back to the top of the order. Oslev.
Oh, I will say one thing because we took so much damage. I think it's going to be noticeable that as we got like fire rained down on us, bits of Dobrinia's disguise is starting to burn off, and one of the mustaches is like burning and falling down, and he only has one mustache left.
Mustache.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
I am now going to attack Dobrenia for everything to find out what it is. Oslo.
That's one failure.
Ooh. For what?
I rolled a 4 for
Are you
my
unconscious?
death saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 2 of them are down.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
my horse is poggers though.
Poggers.
Yeah.
Struff will. He's a ward. Is it on the ground?
Yes.
Let's go, horse time! Hooves!
Fuck him up!
Stomp him!
Stomp the bitch. Oh.
Plus
Imagine the
6.
horse gets the kill.
How much? What? How do you do?
I haven't tried yet.
Okay.
Go get him.
Go, horse, go. Damn. No, it actually probably will kill the fucking Firebird.
Oh my god.
What's the horse's attack? And this would be a charge. It wasn't that close. So, the horse gets the run-up trample.
What?
The
max
horse gets
damage?
destroy Firebird.
Max damage
Destroy
plus the
Firebird.
dice.
The max
kidding
damage,
me?
it's 2d6 plus 4 on its melee weapon attack, so it's
So
Is it actually enough to
16.
kill it?
16 plus whatever you roll.
What the fuck?
What's hilarious is the horse had inspiration as
Ew.
well.
Can
Min
I
damage,
reuse the
but
inspiration
also
to roll it? Reroll the damage.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Go, Struff! You got this!
The horse-
Yeah!
10. Fucking oath.
Oh my god.
So 16 plus 10,
26.
26. It's
That
not...
horse does more damage than me.
Yeah. Ardana, do you consider your channel points well spent there?
I consider her channel
Let's-
points well spent there, that's for sure.
Excellent
Let's
work.
go.
Oh.
Excellent work. Stroff, it's not
s-
down, but it now views Stroff as the most dangerous thing around.
And it's
Damn right,
right.
Meslock plays horses MVP.
Yeah, Stroff is the real paladin. I'm
Yeah.
actually his phantom steed.
It's
why
why-
I
Next
hate him.
year,
Yeah,
they're
that's
gonna
why
come
it
back
ca-
and
you
send the
carry
horse
him.
in.
Yeah.
It's why he can cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
I like the way
Uh.
this is going.
Biff.
That's me.
Biff, seeing two of his companions unconscious and the horse terribly hurt, takes a few tentative steps forward before just taking a deep breath and pointing his staff at the phoenix, and he's just, "Oi, you, to me!" And he is going to once again magic missile the creature.
Damn.
And he's going to use his final second level spell slot to do that. To get that extra damage, just because he wants to really make sure that it is
Funny.
dead.
No whammies. I, for the longest time, didn't know what that was referring to.
I still
Three.
don't. I just know it from Dan.
3,
3,
5.
The
Five.
show. The
Yeah.
game
Five.
show.
8
So-
plus 8, 16.
Nice.
16.
The
Almost
bird,
as good as the horse.
the
Right
bird
on
is
that
still
wing
up.
again.
Yeah,
right
the
on that
wing-
wing
He has
again.
done as much damage as the horse.
No,
Uh,
I think
no.
the horse.
Biff over the length of the game has, but the horse in a single round, is very
Yeah,
much.
no.
Uh,
I
Big
love that I
scorer.
critted and the horse still did better than I did. Why am I even here?
But the horse also crit, so maybe
Yeah.
you're better than you think you are.
Speaking of better than you think you are, unless Biff wants to move closer, it is Yashibala needs to roll a death save.
Oh yeah!
Natural 20, come
He's
on.
moved a few steps closer. He's not
Okay.
going too close yet.
Wait, where do I click to roll a death save?
I
Up
just
the
do
top.
Just roll a d20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do a custom roll.
Also, I like how none of us thought of taking like one single health potion.
I have healing
I-
spells,
I
but
am
I'm freaking
healing.
unconscious.
Yeah, the two who can
Yeah.
heal are unconscious.
I'm
Well, we
sorry I
supposed to
spent my
take magic
time.
items,
Yay,
'cause I didn't.
13!
Shabala
Nice.
is not dying.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead.
Yay.
The bird isn't dead either, but it's not happy.
No.
It's so badly injured I don't think it can fly anymore. So it is going. Yeah, health potions are overrated anyway. Exactly, Crimson Rockstar. Also, they're
Oh.
more expensive than you guys could have paid for. So it is going
We
to.
could go worse than quartermaster someone. The
It's-
major
Steal
gun.
some.
It is going to attack the barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Let's
it feels unsporting to attack the horse.
Sure. I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna argue with
It's a
that.
valid point, actually. I probably should attack the horse. What is the horse's
No, no, no.
AC, Dan?
No!
Get it here. Get it here. The face. Come on. Come on.
AC is 11.
It's
On
11.
horses.
A horse.
I got a 12 to hit
No!
with disadvantage.
Stop.
Stroff is dead, or at least
No,
unconscious.
he's not dead. What the fuck?
It's going to peck Stroff back. Like, you stomp on me, I'm going to stomp on you. And it's going to, it scrapes Stroff with one of its claws and say, which of you is a paladin now? Then it turns around. It doesn't say that, but it's got very much that vibe. And then it
It's so
turns around
sassy
and it's going
wordlessly.
to attempt to beak attack at... Yeah, it doesn't recharge its fiery flash. You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
And it's going to beak attack at Dobrynia. A 9 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Dobrynia, it's your turn.
Okay. It is time to try and finish this for the horse.
For the horse!
For the horse.
That's the rallying cry of your
16.
bang. Dobrynia, how do you do this?
Oh, Well.
Your rage damage
yes.
alone is enough.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so Dobrynya takes the great axe up. He looks at the dying friends. He looks at the horse, and when the bird like pecks and it moves away, he kind of follows that movement and brings the axe right on top of the beak, and with all the force that he has in his puny little body, he will like smash the horse. Oh, not the horse. Imagine.
Yeah, you just decapitate the horse. You've really misunderstood this situation.
I misunderstood the assignment. No, smash Żarptica down into the ground.
Very well. You cleave into this bird, and there is a last flash of light as the bird collapses to the ground, and as this light bursts, there is its outline on the ground in ash.
Neat.
And it is
Can I
gone.
just rush towards one of the apples and try to jam some of the apple to the dying people so that maybe it works? I don't know.
You may do that. Yeah, there is an apple on the ground right next to Shibala.
Yeah. Fucking in the mouth.
Yes, you. It's still raging, so eat.
True.
Revives us and immediately accidentally chokes us to
You
death.
may make
Yeah.
a medicine check with advantage.
Okay, my medicine +1. Okay, 18.
Isabella regains consciousness with a single hit point.
Yay! I live.
Your mouth tastes of the nicest apple flavor you've ever tasted.
Oh.
Ah.
Crisp, clean flavor. And Isabella, what do you do? Oh, and I'm gonna need a death save from Oslif.
Okay. This first one is for me. It's a failure.
Who fails?
This one is for Straw, my buddy. Natural 20. Come on, buddy.
on,
Success.
buddy.
Yes,
Imagine.
The horse survives, Oslif does not. Oslif is down but not out. He's very nearly out. And yes, Biff, your turn.
I think it would take 2 actions to do, but Biff would like to. He's too far away from the tree to do much, and the rest of the people. So what he would like to do is start running toward the ashes of the phoenix, well, the Firebird, to scatter them about a bit, if he can, to make sure it doesn't.
Long. You're what? 100
Yeah.
at least 110
Yeah.
feet.
So what he's doing is he's sort of moving toward the party.
Cool.
He's too far away to get there, but he will dash, which makes he's got 35 feet speed, so that's 70
Sure,
feet.
you can get
So
70.
toward the party.
No
Yeah.
worries. Very well. Isabella, you are awake.
I am awake.
Oslev lies on the ground near you, as does Oslev's horse.
Healing word.
On the horse.
On the horse.
That's what I'm fully expecting.
I'm gonna burn my remaining 2nd level spell slot to give Oslov a 2nd level healing word.
Oh, thank you.
So you get 9 points of health.
And I will say we are
Yay.
out of initiative order.
I heal my horse.
You do.
My horse.
You lay on hands your horse?
Yeah, I'm gonna lay on hands and cure wounds my horse. I feel like he did something epic while I was dead.
He was very epic while you were dead. Very well. Cool. You do that. Yeah, you are now in the clearing with the giant apple tree. It is full of fruit. Biff rushes in. Biff, what do you do?
He wants to separate the ashes.
Biff,
Probably sensible.
yeah. As you... Like, how do you do it?
He would like to grab some of it in his hands and move it away.
Very well. Biff, make me an investigation check.
Investigation. Not his strong point. but that's a 17, so I think that's solid.
Nice.
Biff, as you move these ashes away, you find in the ashes an egg.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fellows,
About the size of a chicken egg.
fellows, yonder fire chicken has left us a gift.
Oh.
I say omelets, but I'm open to suggestions.
Are there 3 of them?
There's one.
Oh,
He's just-
it's me. That's the problem.
He fell
there.
50 feet. A question.
I did.
Do we know that this is the only one in existence for Firebirds, or they are like
There may be others. You've heard of stories of them. I don't
Okay.
think you rolled earlier to see if you knew anything about these things, and you don't know shit. So
Can I roll to see if I know of
you may.
what's happening? Because I
It's a
didn't do it.
history check or nature.
Well, that's a 6 on history.
Yeah, you don't know either.
Ooh,
You've heard
I'm gonna
legends.
try and roll nature then.
Yeah, come on.
Like, does the egg seem like it's
Oh.
about to pop, or does it?
No,
Is
it
it-
seems like it's freshly laid.
Oh, okay. Can
Oslov,
I ask? Can
these
I
are a
ask,
species, but they are rare. Call it endangered, if you will. You also know that the feathers of them have magical properties.
Ooh.
They should probably give this to the big man. King guy.
Or we can bring this egg to Chort because he has like no food anymore. At least an omelette
And
is
why
something.
Suddenly scared and shit.
Can I
Meslog
ask?
plays, take care. Thanks very much. Have fun.
Can I ask the wolf?
Oh, sure.
Can I be like, Lady Wolf, the bird appears to have laid an egg. Do you know what? Like, will it be okay, or should we take it?
The egg. She looks at you guys and says, "Do you really wish to end your adventure with a murder of a child?"
Oh no, I wasn't going to
Oh,
kill the egg.
no,
I'm just
no.
like, what's the best thing to do with the egg?
Leave it where you found it.
Oh, okay. So if I just
In
leave
the-
it there,
It will cook in the ashes.
Will we not then have the same problem next time somebody comes this way?
Is it
Well,
a good
let's
idea
take
to
us-
allow too many people to have these apples?
Yes.
Why not?
We can take all 7 of the apples with us, and then the next people who come along, they'll just have to, prove their valor by defeating the Firebird to get the apples.
Or we can also just take a sapling and like
What?
make some other trees that make this good apple. Like I don't see what the problem is here.
What? Taking the apple? The egg?
Making a tree
Are
more
there seeds
trees.
in the apple?
You've already opened one, yes.
No, sick. We'll make a gold apple orchard.
Okay, let's take
Sustainable.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Let's take 5 apples. Let's take 5. 1 for the king, 1 for each of us, and go.
Sure.
And also, Dobrin at this point is feeling that one of his fake mustache is gone. He's like, oh, and trying to like find it and keep it in place.
It's probably quite obvious, I imagine.
I just think I'm too injured.
Yeah, concussed.
I would like to roll just to see if Biff notices this. What would that be? Perception?
Yeah, probably.
That's 21.
Yeah, you
Oh,
notice. Yeah, you definitely
That's
notice.
a casual 21.
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, he just sort of side eyes you, and it's just Did you have a mishap?
Yes, my mustache broke in the fight. So sorry.
Broke. Broke.
Yeah, doesn't your mustache?
That's how
break?
mustache. Yeah, that's how it works.
Like, this lovely red beard is not just this good all the time.
Well, Come with me. Just lean over the ashes for a moment, and I'll give you a hand. Is the mustache completely gone, or do you have like the tattered remnants of it?
I have one, and I have a little bit that I'm like trying to hold next to my mouth.
As Biff is sort of trying to manipulate this egg back into the ashes so it doesn't die, he is also going to, for a minute, cast mending on your mustache for you.
Aw, what a
Thank
sweetie.
you.
That's cute.
Yeah, you find your mustache is now properly glued back in place. You put the egg back in the ashes. You take 5 apples and you head back out, the wolf leading you back the way you came. You get back to the king. The king is very grateful. And he makes you all knights of the realm. Queen Yelena is up on her feet in no time. She bestows favors upon all of you. It is in fact her idea to make you all knights of the realm. In fact, she says, from this day forward, you are all knights of... And then she bends down and pulls a scrap of fabric off her leg and throws it to you. Of the garter.
Delta.
There you go.
All of these are not Knights of the Wax Strip.
And yes, she does it very gracefully with no hint of pain. And I think we'll
Lines
leave.
of my shin skin. There you go.
Knights
When
of
he
the
smacks
wax
us in the
strip.
face with it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it sticks into your mustache. I think we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yay.
Paris,
Nice.
thank you so
Amazing.
much for your outing on this channel. We will be having more Terrace in December. How exciting. This is going to be a regular thing. So, guys, that was extremely fun. Thank you so much for coming and playing with me this evening. And chat, thank you so much for joining us as well. Make sure you have all typed !enter. Those of you who do not already own a curious compendium of Slavic myth. We are going to do what we like to do at the end of our streams now. It's something we borrowed from the dreaded GM, and we're not the only ones. Because a bunch of other people do this now as well. Dread started a thing. Lawrite does this, so does Eldritch Scribe, and we do it as well. We call it Favorite Moments, where we chat around the table about what we think everybody did well, because being a creative is difficult, and it's nice to be told you did well sometimes. So, guys, who would like to go first? And chat, if you have a favorite moment of a particular person, please throw it up as well. We'd love to see what you reckon. Who'd like to go first, guys?
I think we should start with a guest.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
All right, and I do it differently to the law, right? Terrace, you get to go last. So yeah,
Okay.
guys, what do you think Terrace did well? I can go first, but I don't have to.
Why not? You just said it. So...
I'll go first.
Yeah,
Very
you
well then.
said it, so whatever.
I think Terrace's spell descriptions, the use of the staff, all of that's very cool, very cinematic, very visual. I really enjoyed it. Really well done.
Thank you.
I really liked the badass fucking you come here and just like battering it with magic missile or something. Yeah, that was cool.
Speaking... I was gonna say that speaking of the would you like it to get down just casually? Maybe
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, Biff is a very
Big
casual
problem.
badass.
Yeah. I love the vibe.
This is how I noted Biff's first direct interaction with the bird. Biff uses flattery. It's not super effective.
Thank you.
It was a good
This
solid try.
outpouring of beautiful, flowery, passionate language about how stunning this bird is. And the bird is like, and I have no idea what you just said. I'm dead.
Oh, goodness.
It really didn't appreciate the poetry, Terrace.
No,
I
no, it
did.
didn't.
I did.
I also enjoyed the comment that I was like, look, Biff is at the point where he's quite happy to just tie this bird's head to its feet and leave it to die. But
Yeah,
I thought it was like, Jesus.
dark.
Whoa.
Favorite Terrace moment from Ardana, the scene trying to flatter the dumb as a rock bird. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a rock. All right, Terrace.
Is
Favorite
it a
self
frog?
moment? Hey,
Oh.
Is it a frog?
No, it's not a rock.
No.
Man.
I think I don't know. I give up. No, I don't give up. I think I liked also, and I'm just going to say it, I think I also like trying to flatter the dumbest rock bird, honestly.
I have another one.
Oh, you are beautiful.
You're so pretty. Please don't eat me. Don't spear me.
I have
Dan has
another one
another.
for you, Teres, if you want.
Come on, then.
Also transition into next person, because I have the power now,
You do.
I guess.
Why not?
The little when we were like in the wagon and Teres said, sorry, Biff and Vishibala.
Vishibala, yeah.
Vishibala. Were like playing the music
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end.
We had
I
a
really
sing
like
along.
that. Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Laurite
Like
also
that,
reckons
Teres.
deceiving the bear.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
creative use of mage hand, right.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
All right. Well, we've flattered Terrace very thoroughly. I think we should
Thank
now
you.
flatter Karen.
Me?
Favorite Karen moments. We'll work across the top. And
The
then down,
absolute
obviously.
audacity to roll like 600 natural 20s in
Yeah.
one session.
Oh good god, yes.
Oh,
That was amazing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna shout out the whispering, terrifying nothings into the Jort's ear.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say, especially with the like, oh, you're spotted. I guess. You're spooky now, Pierce.
Woo!
goodness.
I
Yes.
stealth away. That big natural 20.
I've got to say, having the little
Hmm.
cottontail to be able to go back in for the
Yes.
Stealing the cheese.
Also, was there anyone else that needed to say anything about lovely
Daria.
Karen? Yes.
And Karen.
I did.
The
Oh,
natural
sorry, you did.
20s.
Laurite mentions the curtsy at the very beginning.
Yes.
That was very cute. Karen,
That's
favorite
the other
self?
one that I was going to say.
Oh, let me quickly check my notes.
I love that it never occurred to either. It didn't occur to either of us until quite late in the day to make you a Herringon.
Yes.
Karen, the mother of bunnies, who has never played a Herringon. Although before Herringon existed, I did like modify it to Baxi
Yeah, we had-
into
Yeah,
A
we have the
Rabaxi.
Rabaxi.
which is
Rabaxi.
what Audrey Hopburn was.
Yes.
And Audrey
I have
Hopburn was also a barbarian with a halberd.
Oh goodness.
So I didn't specifically remember that detail when I said I wanted her to have
Yeah, no.
it.
Originally, your concept was actually a paladin with a halberd. And then we noticed that Dan had already built a paladin, so we did
Yeah.
something else.
Haha.
Look, it's a bit of a success and then fail, but I did love that I like leapt out, sliced the apple off the tree, like cut up the bird, lunged at the bird as it was swooping down, and then immediately got blasted with a wave of fire and was just
Yeah.
like gone. I'm just like, I am a bouncing bunny badass. Oh wait, I'm dead.
Yeah. You are
Oh,
still
no.
a bard, though. Yeah.
I am. I overestimated my ability to take a wave of fire.
Yeah, that wave of fire was big. Yeah, you all succeeded, and only one of you survived anyway. Yeah, it is a CR6 monster.
Oh
Um,
goodness.
Oh, yeah.
I also
I
have
felt
to
the
say,
damage.
that as a player, your strategic use of bardic inspiration was great. So thank you for that. Too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yay.
That was well done and well spent where it was as well. Well, let's talk about Daria. Favorite Daria moments?
The weird,
Yeah. What is it?
No, who are they? Are
What
they
is
a
it?
good person? What is happening?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Yes.
Given that there is nothing
Okay.
writing on this now.
No, No. It's just, it's a combination of two things. First of all, the stats I rolled were absolute shit.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And yeah, so I wanted to like justify it in some way. And also, it's a wink allusion to one of the actual like Slavic tales about, we have like a bunch of folk heroes, and one of them goes to like gets imprisoned, and his wife like puts on disguise and goes in as a man to fight for him. I changed it a little bit. For this one, Dobrynya exists and he's a folk hero, but this is his son. Dobrynya got wounded in the previous fight and can't come. So his son is much not as strong, not as confident or smart, but he's like, yes, I am here. And remember that war? Yeah, that was all him bullshitting, like all the time.
I love that he managed to maintain the rivalry with Osliv regardless.
Yeah.
I see you in hell says, does the barbecue sauce on my titties part count? It absolutely does.
Yeah.
Damn straight it does. I love the whole business with the mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just Dario's great at little details. And yeah, that was wonderful.
My favorite moment has to be when I said Jarpatitsa the first time, and the swallow of a laugh, they like, no, I mustn't laugh, he's trying, was very much the look you had on your face.
I tried not to. Come on.
You need to work on your poker face, Daria.
Yeah. I loved it because Daria, when she knows she's going to insult somebody, is not one to stint from doing so.
Goodness.
And I really appreciate that. It's just like, oh, sweetie, yeah, I know, I'm awful.
I just, the funny thing was not the pronunciation, but how like you concentrate and the name is. So it was so funny. Like that moment was like, oh.
Like, but for those in chat who don't know, I cannot say Daria's surname for several reasons. But like one of them is just I simply cannot pronounce it. I have tried so many times, and I'm not going to try now because she's laughed at me enough today anyway.
It's all with love. Come on.
I know. I absolutely do. And I adore having you here. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. But I just there was some excellent moments. That whole backstory I absolutely loved.
Yes.
Only finding it out now, I'm like thinking back, I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. You played it very consistently. Yeah. You did great. I even think forgetting to throw the axe that you had was almost in character.
Yes.
I remember one point when I said, mentioned that he doesn't have too much might and brings the axe down with his puny body,
strength,
and you're like, why? Why puny?
Why is it puny?
So connected.
I love it.
That's awesome.
That was very, very good.
I have to say, I aggressively loved the birder at the end, and the description of the birder.
Yeah.
The birder. Murder of the bird, yeah.
Murder of the bird, yep.
The birder. It was epic. I loved your description of it. It was just... More, please.
I'll see you in hell also enjoyed the cat with the laser pointer.
Yes.
And Ardana also agrees the breaking mustache was excellent.
Yeah.
Favorite self?
I mean, just my thing of justifying shit stats with a good backstory, that was fun. Originally, I did think that the Dobrynya will probably fucking die, and on his deathbed, it would be revealed that he is like a 50-year-old kid who doesn't know what's up, and would be very sad. But he survived somehow.
It was so close.
So close.
Yeah, if I'd
if
hit
it
you,
recharge the fucking thing again, we're done.
or if the horse, I was like, no. Basically, if that hit that I got on the horse had instead been on you, yeah. Because how many hit points did Dobrynya have?
Oh, 13. That's what I have still.
Yeah. I'm mildly curious because I didn't roll it.
No.
I knew the horse would do well. That's 8. Plus 4, so 12, and then the fire. That you would have had resistance. You would have had resistance to that though. So that was because you were raging.
Yes.
So you would have max. So 8 fire and 6. 8 and 6,
I'd be done.
14. You'd just be down.
Yeah,
but
I'd be done.
Yeah. So there we go. Never mind. Because the horse took the hit for you. And the horse would have finished it anyway, don't worry. Either
True.
Biff or the
Very
horse
true.
would have dealt with it.
Also, the horse has like lay on hands for some reason.
Yeah,
so
it's actually
it would
dead
be
set the
fine.
paladin, yeah. And speaking
real
of
paladin.
which, let's get to Ostlev, because there was some amazing stuff there.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yes.
Dan is the MVP of the one shot for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? I totally
Me,
can, but I've got
for
several. Go
obvious
for it.
reasons.
Yeah, go on then.
The fucking horse being an absolute terminator and just destroying everything. Now it's clear why Ostlev is carrying it around like precious cargo.
Yeah.
Because
his
that
must be
horse,
preserved.
yeah, that horse is like stronger than all of us.
Yeah. I enjoyed the screaming. Into the cave. The idea to just down
The
into the
hallway.
cave.
The Equinator. Nice.
Ardana
God,
reckons the
you're
horse
killing me.
guiding bolt. It was like, I think this would be really neat if you shot the guiding bolt out of the tip of your lance, and Dan going, no. It
From
comes out of the
Usually when
horse's mouth, obviously.
It was the prelude.
Yeah.
Usually when a horse bolts, it's a bad thing, but this
Yeah.
time.
That was yeah. Other people? Karen? Terrace?
Yeah, okay, me. I absolutely loved the carrying of the horse. Like, just the whole into the forest, past the bear, and just leaning into it just after that. Just, no, I'm definitely carrying the horse. I'm definitely carrying the horse. It was just the funniest thing, and I loved it. Thank you.
Like, why did I roll athletics? Guess I'm the one carrying the horse.
So-
Yeah, you
Exactly.
committed.
Exactly. It's just,
Yep.
nope, I'm carrying him now. It's
That
fine.
explains why I did so poorly, yeah. Karen?
I really enjoyed the failed attack where
Yes! Oh, I forgot that.
where you know
Yeah.
tries to attack, falls off the horse, impales the lance on the ground. I love turning a failure into like a characterful, delightful moment, and that's what that was for me. It's like me and the horse, we even fail with style. Like, look at us go.
Yeah. I want to also shout out the excellent use of the channel divinity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, favorite self?
I like the image of with that where it all started with him surfing on Stroth to be like, we can hit him. We can hit him. We're tall enough. Me plus you plus reach of the lance the first time. And then it all led to the like, and now we just catapult. We just gonna throw ourselves out up there, and it's very cinematic in my head. It'd be like, yeah, I can see it like a tapestry, and then he just fucking missing. I just love it, and then him landing, and did enough damage to get blasted with the fire. I love it. That was great. No regretty.
No. Hey, you won.
Yeah, we did.
Splendid.
It's the
Alrighty.
birthday party.
Yeah, and
See you in hell,
I'll see you in hell.
to me.
Cool. Well, guys, we've been streaming for a gosh darn while, so we should go away from here now. We need to find somebody to raid. Dead Aussie
Oh,
King.
Josh,
Yep.
you're doing the dance. You're doing the avoiding the compliments dance.
Yeah, almost, almost, but not quite.
We see you.
Yeah, we do.
Go on then. All right, fine.
Yeah, so we should start that. There's a lot that I really loved, but you allowing us to completely bamboozle that short and just not deal with his bullshit, and just like the whole thing was so absurd and so funny. Like, that's peak D&D in my eyes.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
It had
It's
to. You
delightful.
got a pair of natural 20s for the intimidation.
Yeah.
You've got an average of 20 across 4 people, none of whom are particularly charismatic. Yeah.
I am charismatic. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm charismatic-ish.
I love that it was the two.
Oh.
Jeez. Ah.
I've got a charisma.
Whoa.
13.
Is that a truck?
Is that my end?
No, that's us.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I can't hear.
I couldn't hear it, so I'm like, well, I'm
Like the
hard of
mic's
hearing.
probably
Is that my end?
filtering it out, but yeah. What the hell is that?
Ooh, breaking
The ground
news.
is vibrating.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is this the end time? Should we be worried?
Are you
Is
having
it
an
an
earthquake?
Are we having an earthquake?
I mean,
Australia
if
is not particularly tectonically active.
If you are, I don't.
You
feel
should
it,
be
so-
too. Dan's a fair distance away. It's about a 45 minutes in the car away, but it's still the same city.
Yeah, maybe it's a tiny localized earthquake right under your house.
Stopped now.
It's
We
swamp
live
gas.
on a main road.
It sounded like a vehicle of some sort.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
that was
That
Like-
was all Oslev's horse.
Yes.
Yes, strong.
Oslo's
pulling up.
horse like farted and just the whole
That's a
Yeah.
mighty fart right there.
Favorite Josh moment was renaming the unpronounceable monster to "fuck you, Daria."
Yes.
Based.
I like. My favorite Josh moment is the hard cut transition at the very beginning. That's like, you got the thing,
Yep.
and now you've arrived. Like,
Josh saw our fuckery coming and said like, nope, you just
no.
arrived. You're there.
I was aware of how much we had to do. I read this one shot and I was just like, potentially, but probably not. Depends how many fights they get into. Little did I know.
Turns out one.
Yeah, one.
I loved the bear like unfolding to its full height
Yes.
right back at the beginning. Just the bear just getting taller and taller. It's a wonderful description of that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I dealt with the chort quite well. I was a bit disappointed that I didn't get to see you guys try and answer its riddles.
Oh, it had riddles.
It had riddles.
Should have had Josh.
we're
It should have
so
had the sign
dumb.
on the cave, like, "Hey, come in for riddles." Then
Well,
we
here's
would
the
have.
thing. If you managed to get, it says, you answer me these questions 3, the other side they see. And it asks you 2 riddles. If you manage to get them both right, it gets pissed off because it's worried it's going to lose its dinner and it attacks you.
Oh, nice. And if you don't answer correctly, it also attacks you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because you're an
wow.
idiot.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, Donna. Yes, how does it feel, Josh, having players that BS their way out of every fight?
That's
I've no idea, Donna.
unfortunately my MO. Sorry.
No idea what you're talking about. Pacifist run. But you're not allowed to avoid the fight with the "fuck you, Daria."
yeah, we were forced in the.
Oh yeah, Josh, like
Cutscene.
literally saying it will be attacking,
attack
and you
you.
have to fight.
Yes.
Like, doesn't matter what you do, it's gonna try and kill
The wolf
you.
was going to leave, but apparently she has to stay to make sure you actually fight the thing properly.
I love that. And actually, what I wanted to say is my favorite part was your wolf, and just the not necessarily no nonsense of the wolf, but just these guys are idiots. These
The
guys
horse
are
and I.
idiots.
The horse and I understand.
You made
Yeah.
me remember one fucking epic moment where I just out of the blue asked her what's the puppy's name. You're like, she did not deserve it yet. She didn't earn it yet.
Yes,
I'm like,
deserved it.
fuck,
Yes.
that's metal.
Yes, I love that. But yeah, just I love the wolf. I also really love your voices, Josh. You are
Thank you.
awesome with the voices. So yeah.
The Lorite also says at least these people didn't amass 13 kobolds to fight for them. Eyebrow twitch. Like, well, I was not foolish
What?
enough to put 13 kobolds into the story.
Yes.
Alright.
Look, they could have packed them all in a trench coat and then sent them out.
It's
to
actually
fight.
what Dobrynia is.
We actually stuck them in a cart. that
Yeah, we hit them in a
launched
cart
them.
and catapulted them at people.
Actually, a good
Spring-loaded
strategy.
koboldapult.
Good
Yeah,
work. Good work.
it did. The hags were very surprised. Yeah, that was a different time. A different time. That was Adelinda. All right, well, guys, I have been thoroughly flattered. Thank you very much. We should go away from here. But before we do that, we need to draw the winner of our giveaway. So I think we get to do that first. So we'll tell you what we'll do. Last seconds in chat, ! Enter in chat to be entered into the giveaway prize draw. And while you guys do that, we will have a quick round of who the fuck are these people. Terrace, who the absolute heck are you?
I am Sir Terrace, your friendly neighborhood ferret. You can find me sometimes on the Lorites channel and just otherwise derping around Twitch playing D&D with anybody who'll have me.
That's
don't have a Twitch of my own, so bye.
Karen, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Karen, also known as the Mother of Bunnies. You can follow me on Twitter, where I'll be hanging out until it burns to the ground and explodes. Or you can follow my burlesque alter ego, Miss Lola Moore, over on Instagram. Or you can listen to me on the D&D podcast, There Be Dragons. Link in chat, or listen on your preferred podcasting platform. Or I will be back here tomorrow night for Humblewood time. Yeah.
Karen, while you're at it, what the heck is this all in aid of?
Ukraine. So 2 links just went up in chat. The first one is for the Emergency Action Appeal. This is a group of Australian not-for-profits and charities that have banded together to raise money specifically to help Ukrainian refugees. They've raised over $4 million last time I checked. So if you have some spare pennies rattling around your digital wallet, you can follow that link and donate there. Every little bit of... I'm trying to think of a funny word for money, but nothing happened. Every dollar you do helps. The second link is for the curious Compendium of Slavic myth, from which our one-shot tonight cometh. It is a 38-page digital booklet of monsters and creatures and subclasses, all inspired by Slavic myths and legends. And yes, includes the wonderful one-shot Ivan's Firebird. Yeah, and it's got a gorgeous map in it as well. So lots of lovely little goodies. It is buy by donating. This all goes to the British Red Cross for their Ukraine appeal. I believe minimum donation is £1 or $1 to $2 Australian, depending on what the exchange rate's doing today. But you can donate as much as you like. So if you want to pay £100 for that little booklet, you can. We won't stop you. And if you don't win one in the next few minutes, you should go over and buy one, because it's a very pretty little book of cool little things.
Speaking of that, Josh, if you're okay, I will buy another copy because I've bought a couple of copies already. Gave one to a girlfriend. But I will buy another copy and donate that.
Tell you what, then.
As well.
Sounds great to me. Every
Let's
centine,
go.
every
Not too
shekel,
far.
every sovereign and doubloon. Well, that's jolly kind of you, Terrace. So yeah, all right, we'll give away
There'll be
2 then.
2 winners.
Why not?
Let's go.
Why not, indeed? And I'm just gonna
Double the price.
exactly. Daria, who the absolute heck are you?
Oh, I'm Daria. I am an artist. You can find my art on this channel. I illustrated the characters for Humblewood, and you can also find it on Twitter if you'd like. Today I posted the sketch for this character I played today, so if you want interested, check it out. I also play here on Thursdays with the Humblewood campaign, and on Mondays on the Eldritch Scribe Twitch channel. And yeah, that's about it.
Marvelous, thank you very much. And Dan, who the absolute heck are you?
Hello, I am Dan in the Meat Space, Dear in the Cyberspace. You can find me nowhere because I'm lurking in the shadows, because you all deserve the love and you need the compassion in your life, even in the dead silence of the night and the yawning void that is eternity. Aside from that, you can find me tomorrow on Humblewood, vibing with most of these lovely people that have mentioned previously that we're there tomorrow. We'll be there tomorrow.
Nice.
You will.
10 out of 10.
And Mesdames, Monsieur, Dama, under Heron and beings of indeterminate gender and persuasion, I be Josh the Pirate. And you can find me here on my channel, Corsair's Cove, where I run stuff like this. We play D&D and other RPG games. We recently had a Call of Cthulhu 2-shot run by the marvelous Jack O'Brien. We have played Mutant Chronicles. Our lovely Tony Karlstrom in chat runs Mutant Chronicles for us sometimes. We need to get him back for more of that. Our Dana and other guests will be joining us in December time, along with Terrace and some of our channel regulars and a couple of new people as well. Rhythm will be back. Rhythm in the Mind is going to be joining us for it, as well as is Malika Moon. She is going to be coming back. She was in part of our Manowo duo on Monday, and she will be coming back for more of that for Candlekeep Christmas, 12 days of Candlekeep, which will be coming along the 3 weeks before Christmas. We will be playing 4 days of Candlekeep Christmas every week, and Daria will be taking a turn at DMing, as will Karen as well, which is very exciting, and me, and Ardana will be the 4th DM for that as well, which is very, very exciting. If you like the majestic voice but you think I could stand to tone the face down a bit, however, you can check me out in the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scan Felspar und his little dragon, Rosh. Guys, it has been an absolutely splendid time. I have put in the picture slot there, the curious Compendium of Slavic myth cover photo. That is a Leshy. And a terrifying creature it is. And if you notice around it, it's kind of, you get fixated on the Leshy. You don't notice the army of bears it's got.
Oh, goodness.
So, let's draw a prize, shall we? Final seconds to enter, ! Enter in chat. Alrighty, and we shall go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. Alrighty, let's draw us a winner. Draw a winner. Crimson Rockstar!
Nice.
Yay.
Ooh, that's one.
That's one.
Tony just entered, and he was late, but he was already in. Okay, good. Crimson Rockstar wins the first one, and draw another winner. Roro!
Hey.
Also wins. Congratulations, everybody. So, if you are an unlucky person who didn't manage to win one for freebies, then you can go to the link that we put up in chat, and I'll put it up there again, and purchase your own self one. Already entered. Oh, yes, I noticed, Tony. It's all good. But you have to go and get your own. Sadly, you didn't win, Tony. But I'm sure you could head on over to the Dragon's Vault and drop them a small donation, acquire your own if you so fancy. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you this evening, recreating and playing D&D. And now we will go away, and I think we'll raid the Dead Aussie Gamer, because we rarely get to raid Dad. And he is streaming, because normally we don't stream on Wednesday. But I want to do more One-Shot Wednesdays. It's just we have been very busy of late. So we will drop a raid on Dag. So throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. Tell Dag where you came from. Show them the love like we always do. Tell them how much fun you had. Hopefully you had fun. If you're not, you can keep your mouth shut. That's totally fine. And guys, we have all of the ! Socials. If you want to follow them there, that's not how it's spelled. I'm tired, leave me alone. Yeah, we have a YouTube. This will be up there if you want to chuck a subscribe there. All of our back episodes are up there. All 87 episodes of Humblewood are up there as well. Yeah, it would be very gratefully received if you did. And if you want to come and join us on our Discord, you can do that as well. Mateys, it's been an absolute pleasure. We will go away from here now. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.